warm, windy welcome to the world, and welcome to Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, as we look at the high-level bridge above the Old Man River here in the city of Lethbridge. Almost 100,000 people live here in the southern part of Alberta, as we're here at the NMAX Center for the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. Here inside, we will be commentating throughout the entire event here, the World Championship. I am Luke Coley, joined with Rona Howie this afternoon, as our feature game has Canada taking on Korea in session one as we get the event kicked off. It should be some great shot making, quality games throughout the event. And why not start with Team Canada, Kevin Cooey, his team coming in as potential contenders for it. Let's meet the teams for Canada. Their lead, Ben Hebert. Second, Colton Flash. Their third, BJ Neufeld. And their skip, Kevin Cooey, representing Canada. They will be taking on the Korean representatives with their lead, Jeong Byung-jin. Their second, Hwang Hyung-jun. Their third, Lee Jong-jae. And their skip, Kim Soo-hyuk. Of course, Kim Soo-hyuk making his fourth World Championship appearance. 13 teams here in the field. Here they are: Canada, China, Germany, Italy, Japan, Korea, Netherlands, Norway, Russia, Scotland, Sweden, Switzerland, and the USA are the 13 teams here in our field. We have a full slate of games here to start off session one, and some good ones. We are on sheet A, Canada versus Korea. On sheet B, it is Japan taking on Italy. Sheet C, Netherlands taking on USA. And on sheet D, Scotland taking on Russia. And Rona, as the teams making their way in here inside the NMAX Center. They did the opening ceremonies earlier, a good crowd cheering on. Obviously, a lot of eyes will be on the Canada game here in the building, but big games all around the ice right from the start.
Absolutely. You know, 13 teams, you've just said, Luke, and it's a long week, a long round robin, so it's a long time for the teams to focus and concentrate. But this first game is a key game to get them off the bat.
Lots of different flags waving, a lot of maple leafs out there. Rona, what do we expect from this Korean side? Kim Soo-hyuk in his fourth World Championship appearance hasn't finished better than 10th, going off against two-time world champion Kevin Cooey.
Yeah, big start for Korea to play the home nation. And, you know, the Pacific Championships earlier this year, the team really performed very well. And young boys led by the experienced skip. So I think they'll certainly be up for this game.
as they'll honor all 13 teams representing their nations at the World Championship. Again, if you're just joining us, session 1 here, the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship. I'm Luke Coley, joined with Olympic gold medalist Rona Howie. Pleasure as always, Rona. Just looking for some great shot making. Kevin Cooey trying to do something. This is his first time on Canadian soil. He's only a couple hours from his home club. Added extra pressure. There's always pressure on the team from Canada.
There always is a lot of pressure for the Canadian team, but as you say, it's the first time Kevin Cooey's played in Canada. But I think he'll revel in that pressure.
This Italian team has a lot of international experience, particularly the skip throw.
Well, they just await the go-ahead there. One last final slide here and there. Is a little different look than this Kevin Cooey team that Kevin Cooey, the skip, failed to medal at the Olympic Winter Games last year. He failed to be on the podium in 2014, but 2010, 2016, a world champion. 2016 was the last time Kim Soo-hyuk was at a world championship. Rona, these first stone, that little pregame meeting before the first shot of the game. Excitement, adrenaline, nervousness, what goes through a player's mind?
All of that. Yeah, and I think, you know, for this Korean side, as we say, to play the home nation in the first game, wow, what an experience. And
2/3 halfway.
You know, they'll be up for this, absolutely.
And they already start off winning one thing. That's the last stone draw shot challenge. So they will have the hammer. They'll have the Yellowstones wearing their white tops. Canada with their red jerseys. They'll throw red stones here as we get this World Championship underway. And the Canadian lead, Ben Hebert, two-time world champ himself.
Line's good.
And Rona, he's in your class, an Olympic gold medalist.
Keep going, keep
Yeah, one of the steadiest leads in the world.
Good job, Benny.
He makes it look easy, this lead position.
Okay.
And with the new 5-rock rule in play this year, certainly a lot more degree of difficulty in the lead shots.
Jeong Byung-jin, 22-year-old lead.
백. 나가요.
Well, not really the start that Jeong was looking for, sliding through the rings.
61.
And you wonder, look, there's this argument, you know, they say that nations, Canada's one of the ones who've just played their championships very recently, so it's only been a couple of weeks since Kevin Cooey and this foursome won, so they're on form. They're the team on form right now for Canada. Whereas a lot of the other nations, they maybe played their championships a year ago.
Fighting the forefoot.
So there's a lot to be said for if your team's on form.
Real hard, real hard, real hard, real hard.
Try not to peak at two different at a time.
Go. Good.
And this team has been on form all season long. They start off, they won the first leg of the Curling World Cup. So obviously a new team building on that. And they've been playing pretty well, obviously. The Canadian title as well. The fourth for Kevin Cooey. The first, though, for the middle players.
Yep, and they certainly had to play well to win that Canadian Championships. Brendan Botcher pushed them to the last stone.
Okay.
Trying to play that freeze, comes up top 12 foot. Right now, Canada line one.
I got tight.
Colton Flash, his
Top
first
12.
world
Line's good.
championship,
Line's
28-year-old
tight.
second.
Line's good. Gotta go. Go then. Gotta go. Go for line 2 then. Hard, Benny.
Just
Hard.
fighting
Keep
the
the
house.
line. Keep the line. Yep, right up. Get it in there.
Yeah, I'd like to just
Good shot, Flash.
half check on that. Pretty good there.
Good up.
The They'll line up the stones on the center. How long till Korea tries to blast and get themselves out of this?
Oh, we've got a technical issue already for Korea. There's an issue just with the eye on the hog handle. The lights aren't working. So they can just play it and the umpire will stand at the hog line. It's the best way to keep the end moving. They can get it fixed at the end of the end.
See the official there. We'll watch and Hwang Hyung-jun, another 22-year-old in the second position.
Whoa.
Well, and we'll rip that center line guard.
See?
Yeah, happy to leave a corner guard up for them to use.
Halfway high.
It's pretty good.
It's all good.
Maybe a little past halfway.
Whoa, I prefer it high. Whoa. Halfway.
Little deeper than half.
2/3.
Does it have to curl?
Stay with it for line. Yep. Hard. Never off, guys. Hard beach.
Pointed it halfway on the center line.
Very good.
And that looks pretty good.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Well, they're doing our job for us. Explain they like where that one is.
Play Colton.
Perfect. Yeah.
Always nice to get a good couple low pressure shots to start off a world championship for Colton Flash. Try and clip those, but it'll just go by. And again, another one out in front.
Yeah, Korea have got last stone here. They're not getting the chance to build up the end for a 2. Canada pushing them here to chase.
BJ Neufeld, the 33-year-old,
Halfway. Halfway.
joining this team this year.
Whoa.
Mine's good.
Halfway.
It amazes me every time we see him
Higher
that
than this
his
yellow.
brush
Whoa,
never
higher than
touches
the
the
yellow.
stone when it slides out.
Higher
Yeah,
than
it's a
yellow.
very unique delivery
We're
for
barely over.
Neufeld, who comes out of Manitoba. The old Manitoba tuck. He's up on the toe with his delivery. Again, another guard. Couple misses early, and Korea's been chasing all end, Rona.
Yep, they're just not getting a chance to generate, having to chase.
Lee Jeong-jae, 22 years of age.
Put it up there. Okay. Shot.
Peels that one off the center line. Third straight time, only getting the center line guard.
And it also takes teams time to settle down, you know, with the ice conditions. They've had practices, but to play a full game and know how the stones are reacting, how the ice is running,
Hey, you got more room. I got to touch more.
it takes a couple of ends to get
Queen's
used to
good.
that. Oops, it is it.
Room.
Nothing like your first end of a world championship and have a stumble.
Stay with
At
it,
least he
Flash.
didn't burn the stone.
Mine's good.
No,
Go
I
higher.
think Ben was ready to sweep him out of the way if
Mine's
needed.
good.
Hard.
Hard flash.
Couple of the strongest
Hard,
sweepers
go.
in the game right there. Wait for it to
Give
stop,
everybody
and then they'll give him a hard time.
Give everybody a wave.
Oops.
Welcome to the world.
Don't fall on it.
Such a hard fall.
It was a great shot though, BJ.
Yeah, they still finished and made the shot. That's the better part of the whole thing. This time running back and again over the top. Messier and messier now for Korea.
It is, they've left that guard out front.
Go. Anywhere in the hole.
Yeah. I think you have to
guard?
still guard it.
Okay,
I think so.
you could come into here.
You can still nut this so good. So
Okay.
So they don't want to just plug the hole, they want to take away that run back as well?
Yeah, that's the only way that Korea could move that red off the 4 foot.
들어가는 줄 알았어. 아까 들어잡더라고. 다시 런백 봐야 되겠다. 좀 인터 커머라운드에서 1번만 좀 힘들지.
Back where you had it.
Kevin Kui, the oldest player in the field at 44 years of age.
We're tight.
An Olympian, four-time Canadian champ, two-time world champ.
Line's fine. We're deep with the nose. No, the line's
Trying to
fine.
join
We're
an
at
elite
3.
field
Line's
was
good.
a three-time world
Two-thirds.
champion.
Hey, line's good. Just
2/3.
leave.
Gotta stop, boys.
2/3. Yeah, I got it.
I think he's good.
I know exactly where we
Maybe
are.
a little bit.
A little bit. Yep. Whoa. Good.
Really nice.
Good spot, Coop.
Makes the run back very difficult now for Korea.
Shot, Kev.
이거 하고 안 되면 나중에 들어있을 때 그래 낫겠지. 이거 하고 안 되면 가드 치면 그때 들어가자.
오케이.
1번 다 안쪽으로 맞으면 두 개 다 살릴 수도 있어.
The thing about him playing with it.
안쪽으로? 나중에 들어가려면 이쪽으로 튀게.
Now what options here for Korea and Kim Soo-hyuk?
Yeah, looking at running the
일단 열어놓고 들어올 생각을 해야 될 것 같아.
guard
바로 런백에.
side there, just
okay.
into the red on the 4 foot, but it's very tight past the yellow and red at the top of the house.
You know,
His
this
one
the
that's making it
staggers.
real good. His yellow's got to spin open a bit. I might have like
You
to
can see
spin it
there
in
the
ring
angle's not
instead.
great.
Right, yeah, he could.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
34 years of age, the eldest member of this Korean side. Looking to run this back in across the top and sit one. Look at that, right off the bat. Welcome to this year's World Championship, making that angle raised double takeout.
Hello, I'm here to do business.
많이 잡은 것 같아.
That is a fantastic curling shot. The angle raise to hit that top one perfectly.
좀 많이 잡았지.
Yeah, it was too tight to miss the top ones. So just run them back straight in.
Look at that.
Dance moves as well. The only benefit for Canada is that it's sprung out into the open.
Queen. Queen.
Does this just get rid of it? Not worry about sticking around?
Yeah. They know Korea can't get a 2 at this end. So he's quite happy to force Korea to draw for
Nice toss,
1.
Kev.
Didn't do
Good
much,
throw.
eh?
No, it's right, nice.
And that's the face you'll see from Kim Kui. Pretty much good shot or bad. Ho hum. Sometimes you have to actually check to see if there's a pulse.
약하면 뜬 걸로 가면 돼.
Kim Soo-hyuk now, the upturn draw needs to put this 8-foot or better.
선을 줬어.
Get a single point here in this first end.
웨이트만 봐. 달려가.
현정아 계속 와줘.
일단 가자.
Well, after his
일단
first
가져가.
shot, he opened things up to allow him a way in for the draw.
라인
Well,
좋아.
Hwang Jeong trying to keep this one going. And no problem there, so right down into the 8-foot to the 4 for a single point. Good pair from the Korean skip, has them leading 1-0 over Canada after one end. So 1-0 the score, Korea leading Canada. The second end begins here. Canada for the first time will have the hammer. Good force by the Canadian side, but a great pair by Korean skip Kim Soo-hyuk just to be able to get one.
Yeah, this team had tried the raise run back all through the end and hadn't been successful. So for him to come out and play that run back, angled run back, and then just draw for one, 2 great shots. So what we were saying about maybe being nervous first game of a World Championships, no sign of it there.
Well, fairly inexperienced team, but Kim Soo-hyuk does have a good amount of experience himself.
He does.
Perfect. Okay. Feeds at the end. Just, or else
But his
we're
team
not-
are
we're
young
really
players
tight.
with not a lot of experience. It's one thing at the Pacific Asia Championships, it was quite clear how well he led this team of youngsters.
Can you get around that? I think so. Shot.
Tough to get around
I
that.
think you're still okay.
Yeah.
If you chip that center and
Well, already trying to figure out how they position themselves, where they go with it.
Okay, shot.
I don't even hate that call.
Yep, just Korea quite happy to put up the 2 centre guards. It is the first World Men's Championship using the 5-rock rule.
I didn't. Just top 8. Okay. Line's perfect. It's got a curl. You got room.
Weight's good.
Flash if you have to go.
Top 4.
You just flash if you have to go.
Top 4.
8. Top 8.
No, it's line is fine. It doesn't need a curl.
Top
Just
8. Top 8.
right here.
Flash. Go hard, boys.
Whoa, 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 flash. Whoa.
Oh, look at the curl there coming in. Just buried completely.
We know one thing, that there will be a good ice surface here, as there always is at a World Championship, but Jamie Barassa is no stranger to the World Championship being staged in Canada. Actually not far from his hometown, his home club of Coaldale.
밀고 들어가야 될 것 같아. 좋아.
경진이 형.
경진아.
So Korea trying to come around that Canadian shot.
Sit.
Look at the finish. That one, a few feet behind it and right in
Feel
behind.
the high one.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, but I think we're going to see this week that guards need to be pretty close to the rings to be usable.
Top button.
Yeah,
Top
if you
4.
can be half
If they're
open,
too
it'd be real
high,
nice.
then stones will draw out the other side.
Well, another tuck delivery,
Line
this time
looks
Colton
good.
Flash.
Just line. I think it's close.
How heavy?
T-line.
What?
T.
Wait on. Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard then.
Grabbing a bit. Hard.
So with the Koreans just being back T, it
Hard,
gives
Denny.
Hard,
Flash a
Ben.
chance to come in and
It's not there, boys.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
freeze it, but he's just coming up a bit short.
Can you hit it? Okay.
Hey, Flash.
Good throw.
They kind of hook themselves now by overlapping.
Yep, they are. Korea come right round again. Is it going to finish enough? They don't want to leave a double.
Oh, did they leave a pocket though?
팔이가 빨라지지.
Doubles there. I like it.
Make the double. It's tough, but make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like double, guys. I can see a little bit of it.
I can't hear you.
I can see a corner.
Make the double.
I like it.
Yeah,
Where you
that's
draw?
where Korea
You like this for now?
Sure.
could even have
Okay.
stopped short
This is better
there.
than BJ
Would have been
can always make
better
it.
than being right up.
I have to bury it in
in there, you can't.
This isn't bad. It just, I can't tell how hard that looks.
I like this. Colt
Yes.
likes this.
Okay.
You like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Third of
Right,
rock
right.
makes it flash. Third or a quarter? Can't hit a third, so. Okay.
So just trying to hit what you can see, basically.
You had a long look down the sheet. Can't see a lot of this one. Again, deferred to the person throwing of what the shot call is. Nothing yet. Do they have any of this one trying to make the double?
Okay, good
And
Get it out, get it out.
spins the one out the side.
It now
bad.
gives Korea the chance though, to get a better one in there. If they can bury around there, just top of the button.
Yeah, still shot stone for Korea back 4 foot.
Because the Reds overlap, it's not easy for Canada to use them to raise straight back to 4 foot.
yeah.
Come out to the side, so a great chance now for Korea to come in top button.
Yep.
오, 웨이트 끝.
야.
아, 티 뒤로 별로야. 웨이트 끝.
T.
아, 라인 좋아. 웨이트만 봐줘. 야. 고고고고.
웨이트
경진아.
발이에요.
경진아. 좀.
Shot.
Right to the top of the button.
Good.
Back line.
Yeah.
If I tap mine, if I rub ours, it's probably not the end of the world.
Yeah, exactly. Just back line. Weight's good. Lots of
BJ
weight.
just looking to the back ring weight, tap that one back.
Close.
Yep.
Hard flash.
Hard.
Gotta go, bud.
Hard.
Here it comes. Is it over curling?
Trying to get by their own, and they just paper that front one. Wow, look at that one.
Great sweep.
Seen a great surface so
Very
far.
good, Dean.
Sweepers have good control of the stone.
Shot.
Shit, a little more roll would have been so good.
Rona, these guys,
Oh, it's nice that he has to hit this. We stayed for
easy
shot.
Yeah, for
maybe
sure.
even you and I can make lots of shots now. Have them as a front end.
I know. Great pair of sweepers.
컨트롤. 오.
So a chance for Korea to get the roll inside here. They certainly don't want to nose this and leave a double for Canada.
경진아, 이거 숙여야 돼. 숙여야 돼.
Oh, avoid the jam, but they lose their others in the one in the back.
Okay. I think we gotta get in there though.
Canada's one.
It's close, isn't it? For
Yeah.
second shot.
Dead buried anyways.
Yeah, you play the runner. Top
I
four.
just don't want him to get in there.
He's gonna have to go in there and he's seen it.
I like the draw. I think we're shot in.
Problem is, if Canada don't come round now, Korea will.
I don't know if I.
It's probably the draw anyways, right?
To here?
Yeah, bite the 4 foot.
I think
He's
so.
not happy with that. He's still pondering.
The other thing you could do is just move this there. Like, you go here and then he goes there, right? That's all I'm worried about.
Why don't we chip off ours and roll beside the corner?
It's pretty good.
Bite the 4, Kev. Yeah. Okay.
Shot, guys.
Okay, Beach.
Well, long discussion there.
We got a little light.
That's good.
Wait only.
Line's good.
Not there. Root.
All there.
Line's good though. Hold then, hold then. You just need to be full 8.
Gotta go, bit.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard, Benny.
Short,
Go.
Kev.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, whoa. Just tickle this. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. Whoa.
Not a bad spot. That goes into
Well,
that.
Canada definitely like to now.
Yeah. But did they set up a big weight shot for Korea?
Sorry, Beach. My
지금
bad.
이거 치면
It's weird. I got 415 on his draw the button. I got 90 on that.
진것 같아. 쟤 나도 쳐야 되나?
밀려서 진 것 같아.
아니면 그냥 카메라 한 대서 뒤로 와서 1, 2번 그냥 이거는 안 돼.
So long talk here. Rona, does this one jam on if you play the hit? Does it go onto that yellow?
Yeah, the angle, you'd have to hit it really hard to spin both the side reds. But it's not easy to draw around it with that red corner guard out front. But he also knows that's very usable for Canada to tap up.
조금 안쪽으로 약간 이쪽으로 좀 덜 도는 것 같기도 하고.
So it's not an easy hit.
열돌.
So now they're having to play the draw on the other hand, which is slightly unknown territory at the moment in this
야,
game.
어쩔 수 없을 것 같아. 지금 치기에는 너무 위험해. 아니야, 일단 다 숨어야 되고 그리고 웨이트 맞춰서.
Like, how is this?
I think the key here for Korea is that they have to bury. They've got to be hidden.
Even if they're deep?
Yes.
Kim Soo-hyuk, 2 great shots in the first.
Yep. Well,
Has them leading 1-0.
right? Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep.
We've seen the other hand pull big. Is this one going to do the same?
Really got to go try and get it as far as they can. And they won't get by the front. Actually will chip and roll off all of them, so it's exposed and wide open for Canada.
That's not a good result there.
안쪽이나 그런 건
That
아니지.
really pulled big.
Yes, now, hey?
Yeah.
If he knows it, I guess this is not really there, right?
Well, it's going to go right into that.
Yeah, if Canada knows
He's going
this,
to probably.
how
and this
is
draw's
Korea
gonna
going
be
to get
awfully
in?
hard.
Yeah.
He probably
he's gotta
slaps
make
the double
something.
and gives us the deuce, I think. You want to roll it in a bit? If
No,
that's-
because then he's
drawing right
coming
around.
around it.
Okay.
Bit of a guess for, I'd be saying there with boards.
Okay.
You think that's max?
No, I don't.
These draws.
Yeah, Canada really want to keep their shooter out here so that Korea can't come around.
Yeah, you think any less? Okay. You think that's max weight?
Oh, I like the weight call, Hunter.
That's ice for board?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
We can throw a touch less if you want.
What?
We can throw a little less weight if you want. I don't mind it.
Can't hear him. You want to throw less weight or you like board?
No, I think board's good.
Okay.
That's a perfect broom. Solid board.
Clean.
Well, Kevin Kui's
never
first. Chance nose hit could lie 3 at the moment.
Clean.
Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Wanted the nose hit.
Duck up.
And right there will sit. Looks pretty close to 3.
Good.
That double just goes right into that.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
아, 밑으로 내려올 것 같아. 많이 보이지?
It's a dangerous looking end for Korea right now.
바깥쪽, 바깥쪽 반만 맞으면 돼. 어차피 이거 맞고 3점까지 안 나오잖아.
안 나와.
이게 치고 2점.
슈터 좀 밖으로 나가도 괜찮을 것 같은데. 더블만 1번.
Let's just try and make that double and just cut the end down.
Yeah, I mean, even if Korea take this double, Canada could still be lying 2 for the draw for 3. Yeah, but it's damage limitation right now for Korea. And that's where with that first draw, he had to be right around and even buried at the back of the 4-foot.
Kim Soo-hyuk just come up with a double takeout now with his final shot of the end. Well, make 2 go away. Jams on the side. Do they get away with it and roll that one out?
Okay.
And they will spill that out. But Rona, like you said, open draw for 3 now for the Canadian side. Straight onto that yellow. Do you think it was overlooked by the Korean side of that jam?
Yeah, he didn't hit it where he wanted to hit it.
I'd say it's 14-1 here.
I think they knew it was a possibility, but to lose a 3 at this stage, they'll be disappointed
If
with
you're a
that.
draw, if you want to see a bit more than
Oh,
that.
that's perfect.
If you throw you through and draw, you're good.
Kevin Cooey just needs to bite the paint anywhere.
Clean head. Clean line for sure.
So final shot, second end for Team Canada.
Hard. Clean.
Back four.
Clean.
Key line, back four. Back four.
And just
13-37.
posting that one in right into their own, and Canada will strike with the hammer for 3 and a 3-1 lead over Korea through 2 ends of play.
Hog to hog at back four. Yeah. Yeah, back.
That was.
Shot rock available here for
Well, here's a look, all the scores here in session 1. Canada are over Korea in our feature game 3-1, while Italy leading Japan 1-0 in the third. Netherlands up 2-0 over the USA, a steal, a 2 in the second for Netherlands and Jaap van Dorp, while in Sheet D, Scotland with the hammer leads 2-1 over Russia. So Kim Soo-hyuk jams on that final shot, gives Kevin Cooey the opportunity to draw for 3. And just one of those small mistakes that cost your team a point, and 3-1 the score in a game Canada was controlled so far.
Beach!
No, just go. Line will get here. Just okay. Finish it up.
Yep, one good come around from Korea. Could have been a very different end. But that's where it's a dangerous game to play. If you don't get that draw right, then you're going to lose a big end. They put up their 2 center guards, hoping to use them. So this end, Korea will put up their corners, try and get something going.
Probably going tight here. Yeah. That in turn. Yeah. Tight guard. Oh, you're nice and tight, guys.
Well, we know Canada not afraid to play with rocks in the house, and we've seen that from Korea. They haven't shied away from any type of aggressive play with or without the hammer.
Yeah, Korea have been very aggressive so far. They would like to get their 2 back here and even the scoreboard out again.
Well, sometimes teams take a little cautious approach to start an event here. They've had practice yesterday. They practiced pregame. Right into it. We're on one of the board side. So ice going to react a little differently. First time really with people in attendance, changing the atmosphere here in the building.
Yeah, and there is quite a big crowd in today, so it could have an effect on this end sheet. Korea can't remove this red, so we're happy to hit it and roll in, but they've got past and got the shot.
Well, nice delicate shot there, able to make the little hit and roll. Jeong Byung-jin. Just played at the recent World University Games. So some international experience for a few of the players on this Korean side. Especially the three members, all just 22 years of age. Other than Soo Ha-yuk at the skip position. Colton Flash will hit and roll out.
Low battery.
Light? Maybe a little bit, but
I think he might need a new battery
wide,
here.
if anything. Yeah, I think it was a little bit.
I don't know what.
So it gives Korea a chance now to come around their corner guard.
좀 약할 것 같아.
좋아. 7, 6.
손이 괜찮아.
아, 7이면 돼.
오케이, 7.
어허.
8.
아,
일곱.
높게.
라인만요.
아,
라인
받아.
좋아.
웨이트 겟. 정재가 와야 될 것 같아. 웨이트 겟. 7. T까지 와야 돼. 그래야지 수능.
T요?
T까지
아,
와야지
저도
수능.
T까지 가요.
아, 좋아. 라인.
Well past the guard. Is it going to bury?
Wow, look at that thing just go. Actually, goes right to the T line. Uses that guard. Look at it come out the other side.
Opening day here at the
So nice come around. Looks like asked for the run back.
Yep. Yes. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get it right off. Yep.
Well, just the straight peel for Colton Flash.
Yeah, they know by taking that off then. Max, if we'd lose at this end, it would be a 2.
See the experience call from Kevin Kui that we're not making that run back despite the sweeping. Let's just peel it.
Yeah, I mean, you score a 3 at the second end, you've got that
라인만. 넷.
leeway to play that game.
넷.
아, 많아 얘들아.
라인만 보면 돼요.
너무
라인 좋아. 5. 넷, 5. 넷, 5. 넷, 5. 5.
아, 괜찮아. 좋아지고 있어.
5.
정재야, 많이 와야 돼.
들어갈 것 같아, 딱 뜨면. 6. 딱 들어갈 것 같아.
So this guard's a bit further up, biting the rings, so I think you'll see Canada go for the double.
Heel.
Yeah, they won't waste any time to play these. This back end, very accurate with their big weight shots.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, curl. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hard, hard, hard.
Well, run it back and just clips that one. See the Canadian coach there, John Dunn, actually works in Edmonton at the University of Alberta. He's coached Kevin Kui for a number of years now. Stays on coaching this team.
왼쪽만 봐.
8.
8 좋아.
8.
해야 돼. 현준아. 현준이가 와야 돼. 현준아 끝까지 와. 놓칠 때까지.
라인 굿.
헐. 잠깐만 더 돌리자.
So they want to create some separation between the guard and the stone in the house, because it is now a Canadian stone that can be run back.
Well, Rona, do we see another run back?
I think we will. I think we'll see a lot of these in this game.
I think we'll see a lot throughout the week here. Of course, this is session 1 of the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
And heard the frustration. They were hoping to stick that one in behind. Do get rid of it. See Lee Ji-ho, Korean coach.
He's saying, what can I do to get round here? They just keep playing these run backs.
네가 코치로 나왔어.
But for Korea, they have to just keep going. There's one of these that Canada just won't make. So you have to just persevere, coming around the cover, try and force an error.
Well, you know you're coming in against one of the top teams, the top-ranked team on the World Curling Tour right now. They've had a good season. They just came off the Canadian Championship. That's a 3-1 game. Trying to wrap it around.
Shot.
Well, they've
Middle, I'd say.
done such a good job in placing those in behind.
They have. They've really got a hang of the draw weight today.
Out on hand here on a Saturday afternoon in Lethbridge. First draw. Pioneer.
And it goes back to this end when we said Canada peeled off the corner guard. Ever since then, because Canada's left theirs in front, they can use that for the run backs.
Makes this a slightly easier shot.
Oh, yep.
Should have a good idea of this spot in the ice. Run it back, stick it right in behind. Again loses that one. At one point, we're all going to continue to make it and see a blank end, or Korea's going to be able to wrap this one around, get a little mistake, and score it too.
I know, because they could come deeper and leave the run back harder, but then Canada could call their bluff and draw around and freeze on top and kill their end. So now Korea have changed tact, coming around the other guard.
What are you thinking if he makes this real good? Kind of top four-ish. Run it back with the end.
Run it back.
Well, already planning ahead.
Yeah, PJ is asking, what do you fancy? Yep. We know he's bringing this round to the forefoot.
안 떨어져.
기다려야 돼. 라인 확실히 기다려야 돼.
바깥.
바꿔둬.
여덟. 영진아.
정진이 계속 와야 돼.
영진아.
Passing the guard by a long way.
영진아 좀만 더 돌리자.
Trying to suck as much of that one around as possible, but
Great weight.
No, I don't think so. Hey, yeah.
Oh, like I don't mean to fool around with it either. You want to
I think I can throw like
저기 안 떨어지지.
roll, and if we stick, right?
Yep. Is that about right, you think?
Care less if we stick it. That looks like ice for normal.
No, that's control. I
Okay.
mean, we won't get cute if we stick. We
Yeah,
stick.
who cares? Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna baby it.
No.
Yeah, you can see half the stone.
Definitely normal.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Clean.
Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa!
Yes.
well, sticking it is a bonus.
No roll, no roll, no roll, no roll.
Make the hit, and we'll roll off to the side, roll out.
Good shot.
So it's just those Canadian guards out in front. Find a spot in the ice to get a read on.
Good throw.
Yeah, I was a little firm probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Korea, really created some nice chances there with some great draw rounds, but then followed up by great run backs from Canada. So they just have to take it into the next end.
Get a little scouting on this spot in the ice. Kim Soo-hyuk to blank and keep it a 3-1 game. And that will be the score. Nothing done in the third. It'll remain 3-1. Canada leading Korea here from the opening session of the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship.
지금 이게 우리 원래 하던 대로 보낸 거거든요. 근데 쭉 가는 거 보니까 이거 하면 좋을 것 같아요. 조금 맞는데도 좀 더 잡고 그냥 놔주면은 살짝 좋을 것 같아요. 그런 느낌.
다 보내주고 필 같은 경우는 보내주고
아이달리 같은.
아니, 맞는 데서 살짝만 바꿔주고 아니면 그냥 맞는 데 찍고 잡아오면 되거든. 아니면 그냥 그렇게 가면 돼. 할 때.
Point to Team USA. Japan springing everything out of sight.
Well, we are on sheet A. Luke Oley here with Rona Howie, the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. Feature game Canada, Korea, and Canada strikes for 3 in the second. Korea did everything they could to try and set up a 2 last end, but Canada just made every run back that they called. So the first stone here goes just back button.
And sometimes you find a better spot on the ice to come around corner guards. You know, there'll be a better finish or better draw, but everywhere so far we've seen on this ice today, you can bury behind cover. Really nice sweeping surface and really nice curl. And you really need those guards where the writing is to make them useful.
So right at those logos, Canada with their first going just back button. 92%. Ben Hebert so far. This is Ben's 4th World Championship appearance.
2 draws today.
He was a champion in 2008, runner-up in 2009, and again champion in 2016. He's had success playing with the 2 Kevins out of the province of Alberta. Kevin Martin, of course, a world gold, world silver, and an Olympic gold medal. A 2nd Olympic appearance with Kevin Cooey, along with the world title in 2016.
Oh.
Byungjin just can't get by the front.
Just caught it, was hoping to keep his shooter in play. Just slips out.
We've seen that from teams, especially with the 5 rock free guard zone rule, that you play that hit a little bit quieter. So you play quieter. If you do chip it, you roll into the house and stick around.
That's light. Definitely light.
75% for
Hard line,
Golden
hard
Flash.
line.
He must get bonus points so for his
Whoa.
spectacular fall.
Actually, you might as well go, Benny. Yep. Yes,
Well, in
yes,
fact,
yes.
he got right back, kept sweeping that one.
Okay.
So you see there that long guard. It's too long. Korea able to come around.
Hang up. Hey.
Hwang Hyungjun, 71%.
에이트 있어요.
Trying to get through the hole here.
정신아, 만들어 갈게.
Try to get past the front. They are now.
Whoa.
Hit, little roll away, and will sit. Shot stone.
Okay, nose hit.
Low scoring tight affair.
Yeah, just rolled it out
Controller board, Flash. What do you
past the corner guard so Canada can.
What do you got?
I got almost all of it, just a little bit's buried.
Oh, look at the
Board.
Yeah.
crowd here in the facility, the NMAX Center. I was here 7 years ago when the World Women's Curling Championship was played here in this building.
So Colton Flash says he can see just about it
It's
all
good.
from the hack.
A little heavy.
Clean it.
Still heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy.
Oh, you know, it's not the end of the world.
Nope, it's not.
Okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
Good.
Does roll out, gives Korea a chance to come around now, top tee.
일곱. 커면 알것 같은데. 또 열어봤자 바닥 깨면 끝이야.
But they know that
들어갈 수
centre
있어요,
guard's
여기.
too long to really use. They want to
일로.
come round the corner. But it's not
아,
easy
일곱
now.
정도 컴 괜찮을 것 같아요.
야, 아유 후봉이야. 그냥 열어도 돼.
깨면 어차피 저희 거 깨잖아요. 저 뒤에 거 묻어 있어.
사카샷.
Although that centre guard wasn't very
Oh, you
useful
better
for
don't-
Canada at the time, it's actually caused a problem now for Korea.
안 보이게 들어가면 되잖아.
들어와도 여기까지.
They could probably come out to in round their corner guard rather than coming off the centre line.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot in that spot, but seen enough curl that good chance to go around it.
So even if they come around the centre guard, it's so long, Canada will be able to come around, follow them in.
웨이 좋아요. 여덟 일곱. 여덟. 정재희 가야 돼.
붙어야 돼.
Is it going to stop?
Well, it just does half on the corner of that one in the back part of the house.
It's just about come round the corner guard.
That's
past
what
the
he
centre
probably
right?
does.
Wow.
Yeah.
They still had room past that center guard. If they would have played it tight, they could have got behind the corner.
Try to get back.
There's a look at Jamie Barassa. I'll see if you got the message I sent him just a couple minutes ago complimenting him on the ice.
Oh, he's even giving a wave.
Probably
Yeah,
going on.
great ice
Mine's
technician.
fine.
You get spoiled with all these events. You
Mine's
get
good.
the greatest ice makers. Stefan Roethlisberger doing the World Women's Championship over in Denmark
Freeze
last
it.
week.
Mine's
Now
good.
Jamie here.
Yep, heart.
The players
Go.
love it. They know what they're going to get on the ice.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Wait straight.
It's light.
And it's
Whoa,
exactly what the players want, good ice to be able to play the
Good
game.
shot, Beach. That's perfect.
Rona, how many shots we've seen that are not easy shots, but these guys have made it look so simple.
1번이 어디예요?
Yep, they certainly do. So you can see there the yellow corner guard for Korea. All the stones are building up behind that, but actually coming around, you have to navigate the top centre guard first.
There's no port to get through to them yet.
Not yet.
Lee Jong-jae,
오케이.
71%.
나 괜찮아. 웨이트 봐. 병진아, 너 돌아도 돼. 웨이트 끝. 네. 웨이트 끝. 좀 세. 바로. 웨이트 끝.
Is this going to curl enough?
Okay, stop.
It does, it lies short.
Well, now is their hole
Never try to
to
hit that. Still freeze.
I think it's freeze it.
I don't like hitting
I think
it.
it's hard.
They were talking there about coming through between that red and yellow guard, through the port and hit it. But this is probably as good a shot to get there, putting the pressure onto Korea.
Last week.
Yeah, weight's good.
Wait only.
Weight's good.
Canada would love to force Korea to take one here.
Mine's good.
T.
Freeze it.
There.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just T line.
Off
Just
then.
T. Just T. No,
Stay
back
with it.
forward. Back forward.
Hard.
Just T.
Hard. Hard, Flash. Hard, right to it. Go, 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 go. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep,
Whoa.
yep, yes, yes. Get it.
Boy, Bede.
Right to the face of that one.
Good job, Bede.
칠. 지금 6반?
Korea just won't follow that. Sit on top, lie short.
You see that lineup of stones. Deep in the rings here as we play the fourth end.
아, 웨이트 마.
T.
T. 야, 또 괜찮아.
야, 예.
아, 좀 세면 안 돼.
웨이트만. 웨이트. 하면 안 돼.
여덟 T. 룰. 잘 괜찮아. 붙여줘. 위에 써야 돼, 위에 써야 돼.
Another great shot.
This is exactly what I was saying earlier about the ice surface and just how well they can manipulate that stone. Just know the speed's going to be consistent. They get right down to the face.
네, 우리 그냥
Yeah, and that's where it's having that confidence in the ice, isn't it? Because
저희는 지금 따라 붙어야 된다.
you know your sweepers can get it there. You have to play to your sweepers. Advantage, don't let your sweepers stand
Same
back and
speed as
watch
the spin.
it.
Same as draw button here.
A bit less than what I gave you there.
So the problem is now with it getting higher and higher, you've got to sit really at an angle to lie short. If you over curl, you might not lie short.
Well, that's what's faced for Kevin Cooey at 92% so far.
Clean. Yep.
His team's been dictating the way the game's been played.
Clean. Yep. Hard.
Well, sweepers right off, just got to sit on the corner.
Hard. Whoa. Yes,
Really took a turn. Did it hold the line? That's really good.
Yep, really good shot there.
Got two.
So now it's very difficult for Korea. To lie shot, they have to half check that red.
잘 때리면.
But that's very difficult to half check and not just bounce off.
Okay.
You can't afford to bounce and let Kevin Cooey tap back and lie too.
I guess it depends what if he has anything on this out. But
야, 우리가 1번 돼야 돼.
So as we say, there's a right girdle of stones behind those guards.
안 보이게 숨어야 돼.
But Korea need to lie short.
나오는데 너무 잘 섰다 했잖아. 어차피 보여도 농가들어서.
So playing this, look at the difference in ice, because Kevin Cooey was in the edge of the 4-foot almost. Maybe a little bit in the 8-foot. This is well into the 12-foot now.
T.
75% Kim Soo-hyuk.
라이너 볼게.
얘들아. 야.
yep. 웨이트 가야 돼. Yes. 와도 돼.
Yep, passing that centre guard, you can see how much he's passing by compared to previous stones because he knows he have to sit on the side.
Yes.
Here it comes.
Gotta sit on the corner, and
Oh, is it short?
don't know if they moved it. I think it's just Canada still.
It's very close. Yeah. BJ
So
says it's
close.
졌어?
Right, to push it.
I think you. What if he goes?
Well,
he can
Rona,
try to
there's a
get
look.
nose of that,
Looks like
but
it
he
is
might
that
give us
red
a
one
steal, right?
with that tight look.
I think the shot is to put it here.
Yeah, that was really unlucky because they could have actually swept that more,
Yeah,
Korea.
take even here,
They thought
right?
it was going to be okay.
Yeah, well, he might have. Yeah, that out turn's not going to be there, right? No. Yeah.
If Cooey
Split
plugs
the
it up,
And you know, if
what's
I'm-
left?
Not a lot.
You might be able to get it through across the top of that.
Yeah, probably. So they get a piece under. Get. I mean, yeah, I think you want to split center line.
The only yellow is that right-hand corner
There.
guard that Korea
Split-
could use.
Split center line, or even a little bit more.
going to guard the hole, eh?
But if Canada block this hole, very difficult for Korea to score.
Yeah. Basically, your line is you're trying to get close. No, you don't want to leave it wide open though. You're trying to get to split center line.
Okay, I like it.
How deep, sorry?
Split center.
I'm just throwing. I'm throwing for your tight top 12.
Okay, so for top 12, we're okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Just listen to Beach.
Okay.
Constant communication. What weights to be played, where it's got to finish. Sweepers know exactly where this stone's to end up. And they will put it there.
Where?
Start early if you can.
Hard lines.
No, line's good.
Hammer that for line flash.
Where?
Line's good. Line's good.
Okay, we're tight. Halfway
Easy.
tight.
Easy.
Tight. Tight.
Whoa.
Stop.
Whoa. Stay with it.
Has to stop.
They want this to split the center line, and it
Whoa.
might over curl.
Good shot, Kev. Very good.
Just by the smallest of margins over curling. Probably has the draw for the single point.
Shade soft on you, I thought.
Huh? It's pretty good.
Just having another look at this to see if there's any way that they can score two. Can they hit that yellow enough to just try and bounce the red out?
아, 들어오는 힘들어.
4
이거 해야
foot.
돼. 이거 해야 되는데.
이쪽으로 봐야 될까?
Because the thing is, at this stage, you know, Korea are 3-1 down. Okay, they want to try for two, but they don't want to lose another one and go 4-1 down.
그래도 같이 말리해서 올라갈 것 같긴 한데.
그래도 이거라도 1점이라도 봐야 될 것 같아.
So do they draw for their one and keep the scoreboard close?
To me, the thought would be to draw for one at this stage, but
반보다 약간 더 얇으면 될 것 같아.
맞춰볼게.
He's obviously tempted though by
보다 약간 얇게? 나 반보다 두꺼워야 될 것 같은데 안쪽까지.
이게 각이 생각보다
just nudging the yellow onto red.
조금만 얇아도 확실히 바깥쪽으로 뛰어 들어가더라고.
이렇게 맞는 게 안 맞는 것보다 낫어.
오케이.
오케이.
반보다 더 크게 본다.
이 정도?
He really just needs to tickle the yellow.
더 봐볼게요.
아니면 들어온대 근데.
들어오도 어려워서.
오케이. 야 옆에 딱
well,
잡으면
they're sizing up, trying to run that one real thin to just paper that yellow.
좀 얇아야 될 것 같아.
So yellow is those yellow stones. Red is shot right now for Canada.
So just trying to bounce that red off to the side. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to jam on the yellow behind it, but just trying to bounce it off the yellow. Try and keep two yellows in the 4 foot. This is a really tricky shot.
Well, final shot here of the fourth end.
Yep.
Made an angle raise in the first. Kim Soo-hyuk catch it thin right onto it. And do they get their one out of it? I think they might have just got their one. Wow, all that to get a single point.
Yeah, draw the button would have been slightly easier.
Yeah, they'll take it. They get their one the hard way. And it's still Canada leading, but now 3-2. As look at this. Just moves it far enough to score the single point.
Oh, he says, wow.
정작 잘 봤어. 말이 뻗치더라. 근데 보냈지.
Well, 4 ends in and some great shot making already. As we see Canada leading 3-2 over Korea when we play end number 5. Jeong Byung-jin will get us started for the 5th end of this game. And Rona, it's been no guts, no glory, fearless for Korea. Kim Soo-hayak.
Yep, not frightened to go for anything. He's out there to give it his all.
So coming in, you look at the schedule, obviously teams will see Canadian team is going to be a strong team coming out, a contender. But a Korean team that doesn't have a lot of experience other than the skip position. Do you like playing them game 1, or would you rather play them later in the week?
Yeah, I think get them in game 1, absolutely. You know, it's first game for Canada too out here. And it is playing in front of a home crowd. There's going to be some nerves on their behalf as well.
So, good come around there for Ben Hebert.
Yeah, perfectly placed. Top of the forefoot, controlling that scoring zone. But what's impressive about this young Korean team, as you say, okay, the skip has got many years of experience in different positions, but for these 3 young boys, you know, this is their first World Championship. And some of the draws we've seen them play already, they've just been first class.
There's another one right there.
They're not fazed by this world scene at all so far.
No, and you're placing a Canadian team on a Saturday afternoon, right after opening ceremony. You've seen lots of people in the building, and they're all here cheering for the Canadian side. But again, a respectful crowd. There's been lots of cheers. Even on the making the raise to score 1, there's lots of cheers for a well-made, well-played shot.
Yeah, and that's what's always good about the Canadian crowd. They will support all teams. You know, they applaud good shots. So leaves the guard staggered. Korea now having a look to see. They're quite happy to put a long centre guard out.
괜찮을 것 같아.
Canada have got the hammer.
Awesome world-class curling, these guys showing their belong in this one. They're not being blown out. Some people may have looked, oh, that's a Canada game in the first, possibly lopsided game, but not the case at all. Is that one just a little longer? It's stone placement early in an end is huge for a team.
Nice if you could hang the yellow for a corner.
And this is where Canada are so good at, you know, anticipating the end. They're looking at Kevin's stones already when,
that was my fault.
you know, you're not setting out the end.
I don't think if they hit it like majorly thin. Huh? I don't think if they hit it majorly thin.
And this is where it will be a big learning curve for the young Korean front end. The stone placement from Canada is so good.
And can you get all of them moving with this? Colton Flash. Catch it
really
thin.
good. Shot, Colton.
Boy, Colton.
Just aware of everything. They've played so many games, not just together, but with other teams, just following through on a stone, making sure it's out of the rings, and leaving the guard out in front. Korea knows they have to play a solid game and maybe get a little break or 2 in this one. Down 3-2. They can try and get a force back.
For this young team, it's a big learning curve for them to be here, but also this is their first game of the championships. So they've still got, you know, another 11 to go after this. So it's what can they take from this game into their future games this week.
Hack. Yeah. Your other
Yeah, and Korea, this will be their one game today. They won't play again tonight. They'll end up playing tomorrow morning against Germany.
Just tack.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Hard. 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 Do it. Hard. Hard.
Oh, the other big sweep just to get by.
Well, very well swept.
That
What a
was
shot.
not quite hack weight.
Come on.
Well, they get that one in behind. Korea's still lying second and third.
Yes. Yes.
Well, the run back just
Okay.
stuffs it a bit, leaves that one in the rings, belonging to Canada.
Knows the back one?
Yeah, unlucky, but he has opened it up.
I see.
Probably play this now.
Play that too. Yeah, I like that.
Or there.
That's the best shot. For sure.
I don't mind nosing that for now.
Yeah. I like that. Sure. Will it be shot? No. Control weight, Beach. Control. Middle down.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Gotta go.
They want
Real
to
hard,
nose
guys.
this one.
Hard. Okay, dude.
But unable to save the shooter. So the half shot now, see if Korea can take advantage.
Yeah, Korea would love to be lying two at this end and force Canada to take one.
T. 야, 안으로 많이 안 보이지?
네? 아, 패드
여덟까지
하나,
넣으면 될
패드
것
하나.
같아.
Okay.
So just going to use the centre guard cover, try and come around.
Lee Jong-jae.
얍, 얍. 병진아, 잡아봐.
가야 돼.
파이팅, 헐. 얘들아, 잡아줘봐. 셋, 넷,
This one's looking light.
어.
Well, they can't take advantage, comes up short. Be another guard, but did they take away that short little red-yellow raise that Canada had looked
I
at?
think rolling away is a good shot because the double means he's going to be open.
That was my thought, but
Don't roll in.
why not?
Then he noses and he's got a wall and we can't really do anything.
Well, if you can roll under.
Yeah, if you roll away, it's not bad.
You're
At
just
least
you're
he makes
making
that
it
double.
easy.
It's going to be wide open.
Yeah, but nose is good too.
Nose is
Okay.
pretty good, Beach.
Okay.
Good nose, Beach. Roll away a bit's fine, but yeah, try to nose it.
Nose looks pretty good on the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this Korean side trying to build off Olympic Winter Games held in South Korea last year. Women's side,
Middle down.
Olympic silver medalists. They went on to make the playoffs in both worlds last season.
Hard. Hard, Benny. Hard, right to it.
Want the nose, roll underneath.
Not bad, Beach. 딱따구예요.
That's a little down too.
Yeah, so where it's finished up, it's not a bad spot because they know if Korea lift the double, their shooter's going to be not behind cover.
여기?
Canada would love to get a 2 here, go into the 5th end break with the advantage in the scoreboard.
쓰면 좋긴 한데 일단 나가야 돼, 두 개 다.
And makes it. And
Do they hang around?
Just hang around.
Does that change what Canada might do? Hanging, do they hit or do they just play the straight draw?
Well, it's one of these ones. Does Canada want to take their 2 at this end? Do they want to blank the 5th end? Keep hammer for 6th? They're humming and hawing. But I think we'll see them hit this.
I think we're just trying to roll to here.
Okay. Right on that A. Firm.
Okay.
They can get a nice roll behind cover
Like this.
here. Put the pressure on Korea.
괜찮아, 괜찮아.
늘어졌어?
못 보냈어. 나가는 건 뭐 그렇게 나쁘지 않아.
그래서 못 보내서 웨이트도 줬고 초에 비했어.
지금 우리 경기력이 나쁘지 않아. 하는 거 보면
So playing the hit on this one, definitely thinking possibility of a blank still in order.
Yeah, if they don't get the perfect roll here, Korea aren't going to ignore it and come round the guards so they can blank.
You gotta go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, try for the big roll, make the hit. Now roll it right to the center. And look at that, right to the side of the Pioneer logo. Kevin Cooey locked in game 1.
Yeah, really good result. That's exactly where he wanted to roll to.
The hot shot rolls right to the side of the button.
Maybe good, maybe not good.
A little too far.
Yeah, the problem now is if Korea do come in and play a really good freeze, how do Canada score 2?
And a lot of teams, that's a great shot. You're loving it. They're not quite happy with it. Gonna go a little too far. So a small opening Rona for
조금 깊으면
Kim
1번까지
Soo-hyuk.
되긴 해. 근데 앞에만서도 상대 2점 따기 힘들 거야.
네. 오케이.
7. 1점만 주자. 1점만 주자.
Yeah, a chance to come in, even if he's not lying short, even if he's lying second short, but in a really good position.
I might have this run.
Makes it very difficult for Kevin to get to. But this is not an easy shot. He has to be completely buried.
Well, he's made the shots when he's needed to so far. 2 in the first, angle raise in the last end. Jeong Hwang,
Here it comes.
can they hold the line and put it on the corner? Look at this one right back.
What an effort.
Did they over curl it a hair? Whose shot? Is it shot stone?
라인 좀 더 잡아갔으면 괜찮았을 것 같아.
Look at the front end, just well judged by these young sweepers.
Yeah, just judge that to perfection there. Is it short? If not, it's still a very good effort. Makes it very
Looks
difficult. Kevin has
just
to basically
red.
come around it.
Take
And
some ice and
I think Red still do lie 1.
So obviously with this shot call, the draw, try to get the side of the button.
It is there, but it's tight.
So I heard the comment from Kevin, take some ice, meaning is he going to throw it differently?
So basically, they've just seen Korea come down here, a huge finish.
Well,
So he's taking ice right out edge of the 12 foot.
14.6, this side's like 13.9.
okay.
I think actually like only 2.
Okay.
So you hear from the
Put on the
sweepers
tee.
there, this side's slightly slower. And with the big curl, you need that ounce of running.
Well, small window available, we'll see. Kevin Cooey can put it there with his last stone of the 5th.
Line's dead.
Fence tight.
Hard flash, line's dead.
Just don't know if it's going to have it there. Not going to have enough, and it's only red. Going to be the one I think.
One red. Yeah, one red.
On the other side.
Well, and they do confirm it is 1 red, but a great shot. Kim Soo-hyuk gets the force, much needed. It's a 4-2 game. Canada leading Korea into the fifth end break. First end of our feature game, Canada-Korea. And after a great ankle raise, Kim Soo-hyuk forced to draw. He's able to get into the 8-foot, will bite 4-foot for the first score of this opening session game. But a slight error by Kim with his last. Left an open draw for Kevin Cooey and Team Canada to pick up 3 points with the hammer. And no problem, right into his own. They get the triple and lead 3-1. Well, a lot of play deep. Look at that lineup of stones around that center. Kim Soo-hyuk electing to play the angle raise into the pack to try and get his score rather than the draw. Catch it right over the top and we'll move it just far enough. Look at this one. A lot of work to make sure you get the single point for the Korean skip. Fifth end in Korea needing a force. Great freeze by Soo-hyuk and Kevin Cooey going out wide, needing to draw and get the side of the button. And it's not going to be there. Sweepers pull off, save their energy, and it's a force and a 4-2 game into the break. Well, halfway through session one, look at all the scores. Canada leading Korea 4-2. Right next door, Italy leading Japan 3-1. Netherlands the same score. They lead the USA. The US with the hammer in 5. Scotland a slight lead over Russia on sheet D. 3-2 the score in that one. And here are the numbers, the statistics after 5 ends. Advantage to the Canadian side, score and everything, but a 2-point game. Korea can get their deuce. Look, 83 to 72% overall.
I'll probably get a
86 to 75 in draw percentage. 77 to 66, lower hit percentage from both sides, but a tight game. 4-2. Canada leads Korea at the midway point. big 3 stands out on the board for Canada in the second end. 4-2 Canadian lead. I'm Luke Coley, joined with Rona Howie. So we are set. Second half of this game. There have been some good shots made by both sides throughout the first half of this game.
Yep, certainly has. It's been a close first 5 ends.
So Ben Hebert, top of the forefoot, top button.
I'd say the biggest difference in the first half is, as you said, Luke, the score of 3, but that was just half shots from Korea at that end, and Canada capitalised straight away. But Korea only 2 down, they've got the hammer.
Get your corner guard set up and get to work here in the 6th end of play. It's been an exciting game, both sides, both ways. Of course, we'll have coverage for you throughout the entire championship. The NMAX Center in Lethbridge, Canada. Of course, normally the home of a junior hockey team. They're in the playoffs right now. They'll play down the road here in Lethbridge this evening in a playoff game, as they've had to vacate the building for 10 days for this championship to take place.
And there we see the perfect setup from Ben Hebert. Top of the 1 foot, just close with the guard. Exactly what you want from your lead.
Well, Jeong Byung-jin try to keep things going now himself.
So this one's looking a bit heavy. They wanted to come around and just freeze on top.
Goes back 8 foot, just minor mistake.
And I think playing that weight's fine for the lead, because you could rub off that top one, as we said earlier. You know, you can't remove it from play. You could split the guard, but he just erred on the wide side.
There we go.
That's real good, I bet.
Weight's good, Kev.
See right what we're
A little down.
Weight's good.
Hey, wait only.
Line's
Weight's
good.
Still there, a little down.
Line's tight.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard, Beach. Hard. Hard. Keep going. Keep going.
Go, Beach. Go,
Beach.
Beach.
Pass it on red.
Keep going.
Yes. Good throw, Flash.
Just sat beside it.
Oh, good weight, Flash.
His rocks are a little bit slower than yours.
Maybe.
연준아 이쪽이 나을 것 같아.
네, 이거는요. 더블.
지금 열자. 열어야 될 것 같아.
지금 더블 충분할 것 같은데.
So
더블.
Korea thinking time to maybe open the front. Because they've got last stone, they could run the guard back, take one of the reds out the 4 foot.
가까워서 맞고 쏘지는 않을 것 같아. 맞고 쓸 것 같은데. 네, 한 번 더 볼게. 컨트롤. 넘어.
Decided to go for the open one, try and get the inside.
Wang Hyung Jun is 65% on the game.
약간 다운.
Interesting for Hwang as he tries to make this inside roll.
조금만 더, 조금만 더, 조금만 더.
Will actually bump that one just out in the open. Everyone puts down their hero, their sports hero, and for Hwang, it was Kevin Cooey. And your first World Championship, you get to play your sporting hero. So a few more nerves than a normal first World Championship game for some players. Colton Flash, 73%.
Nope.
I would like
Pick
to
that
have
one
left the
out.
double there. So how can Korea now set this up to score 2 or more?
현준아 18 괜찮아.
오케이.
So just going to play a hack weight, try and remove the shot that's on the 4 foot, even if they catch the guard. Open it up. And roll the shooter. Sweeping to try and pass.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hoping to just stick around with this one.
Okay, sweep.
So they chip off the front. Shotstone Canada.
They're unlucky not to stay second and third shot there. That was what they were looking for, just by playing that hack weight.
Yeah, I think you'd like to roll away that ideally.
Here.
Control weight, Bead. A little more than you had last time. Real good weight.
Whoa.
83% on the game. BJ Neufeld, his first World Championship appearance.
Really hard!
Right to it, the stick, it hurt. Hard. Good.
A little roll, so it looks like Canada lying 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, at this 6th then Canada would love to force Korea to take their one. So even if Korea left a double here, Canada still would have the opportunity to lie 2, because that red is out counting. And the right hand top 12 is out counting the back yellow.
Lee Jong-jae, 73%. His first World Championship appearance. 22-year-old trying to hold this one and won't get rid of anything. A little misread, knowing they might have overcurled. They touch it over instead of killing one of them.
Yeah, I mean, he could peel the guard.
Peel the guard. Let's make him have to make a roll, guys.
What do you guys like?
Thinking more we hit the other one. If we're going there, we're going to be really...
What's that?
It's a tough one.
Yeah, Canada could just guard close to the rings.
I mean, he's definitely can make this, right?
I'm not trying to steal.
I'm not crazy about the guard.
But what?
I said I'm not crazy
what do you
about
like?
the guard.
This is what he wants to play. So I mean, hitting that just
You're probably
seems...
gonna be able to chase it or freeze it though, and he's not going to be shot raw. Well, I guess he
No,
he might
he
be.
can make this.
Yeah.
You just got to chisel it. I don't know. I don't see a lot great. It's not bad. I mean, for him to make this, if you miss it, he makes this.
I think
I have a doubler nose.
He might just hit and roll in front of ours. I think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of great.
I'd like to him make the hard shot though, like us
I
throw
know.
the easy one, him throw the hard one. So I was thinking of ripping that.
Best.
Yeah.
Okay, you call it. I don't.
I like ripping that.
Kevin passing the buck to the team. Why don't you guys call it?
Early on in the weekend, Kevin's already, I'm not sure exactly where. Thought they might decide on peeling the guard because that's the one that could cause the trouble. Ripping 4th shot, to me, doesn't.
No. I think if they'd guarded the red that's at the edge of the 4 foot, what were Korea going to do?
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Top beach.
So they get rid of the one yellow that stays in the rings, forcing Korea to make their shot, try and score 2.
Yeah, so now Korea have that opportunity to get the hit and flop behind the corner guard, which is what they want to play all along. And Kevin said that. That's the shot he knows they want to play. So why not block that shot?
Or rip the guard.
Yes, or rip the guard so they've got no guard to roll behind. They would be my 2 options with the last stone.
Yeah, ripping that one in the back didn't seem to change anything. They were still lying 3 before that. Now they're still lying 3.
And that's it with Korea missing that takeout. It's kind of thrown the plan of the end.
Well, Jung Jae will make the hit, but doesn't go anywhere. Sits right on the nose in his shot stone.
Okay. Normal. In turn. Put the broom down.
Is that good control?
Normal.
Yeah, I like that.
So I want to remove this yellow and roll back across the 4-foot to the left-hand side.
Well, Kevin doesn't waste much time in the hack.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
85% on the game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wants to try and roll to the other side.
Making it over here is would be the ideal. Okay, that's fine.
And a half shot rolling out for Kevin Cooey.
Great.
Didn't mind the throw. Max ice.
Yeah, I like the throw. I knew I wasn't tight, but.
드랭크 하려면 더블인데 안 되면 1점을 그냥 따는 거니까.
뭐 스텝까지 괜찮아, 알겠지?
뭐 말?
생각보다
아웃으로
인생보다 좀 도더라도 반대편
튀는 게 인천은 일로 가고 아웃턴이 일자로 갔어.
괜찮아. 뒤로 가도 어차피 팁이라서 좀더 위나 밑이나 상관없어.
뭐 말?
정말 세도 괜찮아.
I think I heard the normal weight on this one. Try and hit the back one. Do you want to roll behind the guard or the stone top 12-foot?
나쁘진 않은데 좀 너무 어차피 컴해도 우리가 1분이 안 돼.
네, 그래서 상대 해도 1점이.
They were discussing what way to roll.
안전하게
because obviously the corner guard's
롤
higher.
시켜보자 일단.
네.
우리 무게인데 컴은 너무 좀 위험해.
웨이트, 노말.
Kim Soo-hayak, 75%.
It's all about the roll.
And where do they roll? Hit, and roll got to sit for shot. And it won't. It'll roll just too far.
Flashes, I don't like.
업이었어.
야, 좀 셌어.
Threw quite a big weight at it to get the precision roll.
Well, it wasn't far off, but just that big weight.
Control?
Yeah. I don't think this takes off.
And this Korean team qualified through the new World Qualification event in New Zealand this year.
Kind of wait. If you wait right, you'd be close. Real nice weight. Control. Control. Weight's good.
Clean. Whoa. Yep.
Want to stick, try and keep the force intact.
Get ready.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Nice, Kev.
Right on the nose for Kevin Cooey and Team Canada to lie 2. Forcing the draw for the single point.
7. 5단 8이다.
7?
네, 8까지. 6은 안 돼요.
Well, made a draw for the single point in the first end.
신대만 다 들어가면 돼.
7, 8.
정지야.
It was a tough angle raise to score 1 in the 4th. Looking for only the single, but to make it a 1-point game again. Last stone a 6.
네, 라인 끝.
So just gliding this one in. Easily done. Koreans get their 1. Still trail, but it's now 4-3. Canada on top. They'll get the hammer back heading to the 7th end of our feature game. Well, here's a look at all the scores here in the opening session. This year's World Championship. Canada leads Korea 4-3. 7th end, well, Italy on top of Japan, 3-2 right next door to us. Sheet C, the reigning Olympic champions, trailing 3-2 to Netherlands. And on Sheet D, Bruce Mowat leads 5-2 over Russia. Russia has the hammer as they play the 7th end. Full slate of games. We'll have another full slate here this evening in session 2. Canada's back in action in that one. So they'll take on Russia in their next game. Here as we open up the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. Thanks for tuning in here to our coverage, as we'll have it right through till the champion is declared. Get to hoist the trophy here in Lethbridge. Of course, a big curling community. Did a good job in 2012, the World Women's Curling Championship. Now the men are here in southern Alberta, right in the middle of the prairies, and it definitely feels like spring out with the sunshine, no snow on the ground, and getting into the end of the curling season. Sort of that spring season means curling's wrapping up with the World Championship. We can start thinking about maybe bringing the golf clubs out. So 4-3 the score. We start off the 7th end, and first stone goes into the rings. And Rona, a mistake there.
Yeah, mistake from Korea. They wanted that as a guard.
Well, this will be hit number 1 for Ben Hebert at this year's World Championship.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Heavy control. Yep.
Didn't throw a lot of hits with the 4 rock free guard zone rule. We'll see even less in the 5 rock free guard zone rule. Actually, it doesn't hurt Canada at all at this point by playing the hits. Blank the end, you keep the hammer into the even ends.
Yeah, the 7th end, Canada certainly won't mind blanking this. Why not with playing 8, good position to be in.
But a change here with just the center line guard here, Jeong Byung-jin.
Yeah.
Knowing that they kind of got to force the issue a little bit now.
They do, and trying to force Canada to take a 1. Just trying to force Canada to make an error, a half shot, and they could capitalise. But
The T-line here.
There have been a few throughout the game, but they haven't really ever been able to really take that opportunity and run with it.
No, you pick one side.
yeah, so there's been a few times that there's always that communication with Kevin and his team. You know, they're all deciding the shot. So here they want to put that second counter in, but it was just that decision where.
A little behind me.
Even a little behind.
And that's pretty perfect. Golden Flash put it in a really good spot.
Come on. Yep. Whoa. Come on.
Well, you put the guard up, at least that's the savior right now for Korea in the end.
Go. Save.
However, that red is wide open, so even if Korea do come round that guard perfectly, it's a very easy run back for Canada. So Korea just need to be careful that they don't lose a couple here.
Soft control.
Hard, DJ.
Hard. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Hard.
Really nice hit and flop. Keep that separation.
So 7th end, Canada leading 4-3, lies 2.
Save.
Well, it just sticks just in time to beat shot stone. Canada has no problem just trading shots back and forth.
Hair left.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Really took its time on that outside. The She got a real good look down the ice on that look.
Okay.
The Italians after that mid-end conference. Keep it clean, hit the blank. Last draw into the 8th end. It's a tight one. 7-2
Lee Jong-jae
Go up.
continue to try and make that hit and roll.
Go.
Yeah, what we've noticed here, Korea are just throwing these hit and rolls slightly harder than your Canadian side.
No, even a nose here is not bad, Beach. Yeah, roll away a bit. Yeah.
Control weight.
Yeah, control weight.
Get a good look here at this delivery.
Weight's good. Control.
Right up on the toe for BJ Neufeld.
It really is a great skill to be able to move that brush out the way of the stone.
Almost out of habit now with the number of stones he's probably thrown in his life. And the delicate roll away.
Korea are running out of time to get this roll.
Do you ever take the chance and just play the straight come around?
As I say, they've got to be careful because that run back's so easy for Canada on the centre line. So even if Korea come around perfectly, Canada play the raise, they could be lying 3.
Same way.
So the reason to get the roll is to try and force that error out of Canada.
Okay.
So nose hit, it's not second shot, it's not shot stone, pardon me.
How hard? Hard.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it for sure.
Yeah.
Same weight.
Same way.
Yeah.
They need to get a little roll in.
They can just be very fractionally off nose.
Whoa.
Yeah, they've got to make sure their counter's in play.
Now using the sweeping to try and carve it, to try and get a little inside curl.
Oh,
And
the
rolls
wrong
out.
way.
Now that was the risk, possibility of that playing that. So skip stones, and Korea gets a bit of a break on that mistake by Team Canada.
Oh.
I think he had something under his slider there.
Either that or he's playing a new hopping game.
A new warm-up before his delivery.
So can Korea capitalize now on that error from Canada?
Okay.
컨트롤. 안쪽까지 가면 좋긴 한데. 뭐야?
Staggers these.
I'll try and get a little flop underneath. Make the roll. It's not a long run back, but you're forcing Kui to play it. Kim Soo-hyuk has come up with some key shots in this game.
하지마. 하지마.
Okay, shot.
But rolls away.
슛.
Yep.
Like here, Kev?
So again, Kevin wants to roll in here. He doesn't want to roll out because that centre guard's still there for Korea to get a better one around. Mind you, the last time Kevin rolled from the wing behind the 4 foot, Korea played a great freeze to prevent him getting 2.
Queen.
Whoa, whoa.
Queen it.
Clean. Whoa.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Well, little roll in. Probably not wanting to go too hard at that roll.
No.
스프릿 안 나오지?
어려워. 어차피 예선에 스플릿 안 하니까. 1번. Wait. 한번.
So a chance for Korea to try and get that roll behind their yellow guard.
저 사이드에 있는 거 스플릿 하기 힘들어.
살리기만 하면 돼.
그냥 롤을 볼 거긴 한데.
롤.
So we'll see what kind of weight is thrown here. They like to throw at least their normal weight on all their hits.
They do, and on big swinging ice, it's harder to control that roll.
Yep. Whoa.
Well, Kim's last. Try and make the hit roll. Well, obviously close. Hit, now roll. Get him behind, look at that. Great roll, Kim Soo-hyuk. Almost fully buried.
Great shot. And it's hard to judge the rolls right across like that to be absolutely perfect to judge the sweeping. Big smiles all around. But
Slither available.
a slither is all Kevin Kui needs to split this out. And Korea were unlucky, it just spun back at when it stopped into the show that slither.
Good look at how much available there. Kevin Kui want to make sure, get rid of that stone, keep the hammer into the 8th end with his final shot.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Off,
Yep.
Ken.
Whoa.
Off.
Queen. Queen, you're good.
Well, want to get your piece. They'll catch just enough, roll it out, and zeros will go up in end number 7. It'll remain Canada leading Korea 4-3. Canada having the hammer into 8. Well, back inside the NMAX Center. We're in Lethbridge, Canada. Luke Coley here with Rona Howie in our continued coverage. Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. Second blank end. This time Canada blanks it with a hammer to hold on to that all-important last stone. Playing in the 8th end now.
You're as wide as we've been. You got room. Wait. I'm there. T-line. Top 4. It might come down. Top 8. Top 8. Where do you want it? Top 8. Pull up. It's there. Doesn't need a curl.
Well, so top part of the house. After that center line guard for Ben Hebert.
Yeah, Canada could have put up a corner. Said seat then, we want our 2.
Comparison of numbers, advantage Ben Hebert. 93 to 73 over Jung Byung-jin. Slid in with his first last end, which hurt, but they're still able to cut it down and only end up being a blank. They had a chance for almost a force too.
You flop it under?
It's a little off on a couple of these shots, and you get behind the 8 ball early. Real tough to come back.
Tough to get to know, doesn't it? Whatever you like, Kev.
Just going around everything.
Okay.
Top 8, fight the 8, top 12. Line looks close.
Line's good, line's good. Oh, I think we're there.
Wait only.
Top 8.
Heavy.
Top 4.
T-line.
Hard.
Whoa! Whoa,
Hard.
guy!
Whoa, hard. Whoa, hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just chisel this. Yep. Go, Flash. Go.
I definitely hit the guard with my foot.
Stop the clock.
Well, they hit the stone, talking about Biju Neufeld hitting the guard.
I just hit the yellow one with my foot. Like the yellow guard.
It looks.
They're just trying to figure out where it needs to go back.
What do you think, Ben?
Ton.
Here, I can tell. I saw it. Yeah.
He's gonna like go.
Looks like you didn't move it at all.
Oh.
It looks good.
Yeah, good.
I think it's fine.
I don't know. If anything, I think. Is it good or what?
Yeah.
괜찮을 것 같은데.
Korea saying, well, will we go left, right? Which way do you want to go?
Here's where the language barrier comes in, and like sportsmanship, the international language of curling. Yeah, we're good.
It didn't, even if it did move, it didn't move it very far at all.
Suhayak sort of hit it. I don't know if it even moved when he moved it back, but make him feel better. They hit it one way and then you hit it back a little the other way. No precise way to exactly move it back to the spot where it was, if it did move it at all.
Yeah,
I didn't see it myself coming
it's
down.
the sportsmanship of curling, isn't it?
I'll trying to make the roll underneath. Not quite there. Just sits top of the forefoot.
What's that? What do you have of this?
Almost half.
Work. Yeah.
So a good chance now to get that hit and roll in behind.
73%. Colton Flash advantage again over Huang Byung-jun.
Whoa!
Let's try and get the roll under.
Curl.
Just that little flip, and we'll lie 2 for Team Canada.
Yeah, really nice shot.
Go, buddy.
Just half in behind, so makes it difficult to remove both. But we've seen with the stats, you know, Canada are on top of Korea in all positions. And Korea are only one down in the scoreboard. You know, it's the game's still open.
잘 쓰면 괜찮아. 근데 노말? 노말! 웨이트 좋아요.
정지야 많이 넣냐? 정지야 많이 와줘.
Trying to raise their yellow back.
와.
Certainly spins the red out into the open. It's a good result.
Great peel. Line up, make this good. Nothing silly here.
So Canada quite happy to blank this end.
Peel it, make sure you score. Even if you get one, get forced to a single probably.
Yep. Hard, Benny. Hard! Gotta go. Gotta
Shooter.
go, Beach. Gotta go.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep
Fine.
going.
Shot.
And I've been able to see Ben Hebert at multiple Worlds, but this team, he's definitely more vocal throughout games, just in little things.
Okay.
But has the experience. He's playing with Colton Flash, hasn't played at a World Championship before. BJ Neufeld hasn't played at a World Championship, but they have the experience playing numerous big events. You see, there's a big difference in the third position as well. Neufeld the advantage.
정진아 계속 와야 돼.
Yep.
Go.
Oh dear. Try to get the roll behind the corner and it's set very level.
I like the out.
Half.
So double tailor-made here for BJ Neufeld.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Well, make the double and sit right in the heart of the rings, top 8 foot. Well, Rona, now it comes down, just that one stone in the rings. Do they look at just playing for the blank, or do they take one in the 8th end of a 1-point game?
Yeah, I think Canada would be happy to be 2 up after the 8th end, force 1 at 9 and go into the 10th 1 up with the hammer. Great position to be in.
They've showed the ability to get those forces in the game, so that's why it leads me to think that might be a possibility.
Yeah. And at this stage of the game, they've got that game plan in their heads.
They might have to take one anyway with that great hit and roll.
Great shot.
Lee Jong-jae.
You can play that or just play to tap it through.
The only benefit for Canada is that guard's very long, so they can come around at a tap back weight and
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much knows it.
get
We're
to
on
the shot.
The far sheet here from right in the seats. Over on sheet A.
How's that look?
Great crowd in this afternoon for the opening draw.
Yeah, they were here for the opening ceremonies. Had a usual, all the teams get piped out. For some teams, it's a new experience coming out in front of this many people.
Yep. Not a lot of weight.
Whoa, up.
Close.
Whoa.
Flash, it's yours.
Hard flash.
Want to try and
Hard,
tap
keep
this
going,
one
keep
through.
going.
Roll it.
No, you're not rolling.
Good
forward.
shot, Beach.
A really nice weight. You say the guard's long, you can come
Good
around,
day.
tap back.
Again, this was that stone out in front was a peel attempt by Colton Flash that stayed there.
Hex?
차라리 많이 가서 반대로 보여도 돼.
네. 3. 3. Okay, clean.
Okay, heck.
Whoa.
Well, been an impressive showing for Kim Soo-hyuk. This his 4th World Championship, first with this team. He's made some spectacular shots. And do they avoid the jam, get away with it? They do.
Shut. Stop. Roll away. Nose hit.
Nose is pretty good. I mean, I guess I.
센거 아니지? 센거 아니지? 얘네들 것도 돌다가 말았어.
Japan and Asia, Japan and China qualified from the Pacific Asia Championships. Korea had to go to the World qualifying event. New Zealand to get through, come here.
Look at the skip comparison. Not a whole lot to choose between the two. 83 to 77, again, advantage Canada.
Really hard. Really hard.
Good.
Right on the nose. Canada leads this game 4-3. And Rona, it's fair to say Canada sort of dictated the play in it, but they haven't fully capitalized when they needed to.
Yeah, really from end one, they've dictated how the game's been played. And at times Korea have been chasing. But Korea have held in there. They've played great hit and rolls, great draws when required. And it was just that one end. The 3-pointer for Canada. Second end of the game, and it's a long way in the 5 rock free guard zone rule to keep that lead. But Canada haven't done anything clever, just kept things simple and played the game they wanted to play.
Very tactical game.
Shot.
Right on the nose, to the button. Sits the heart of the rings. We'll see when the broom goes down.
Yeah.
And this looks like the peel.
I think so.
What's it going to be? It's on its way. High-risk shot here from Retornas. Look at that! Terrific shot by Retornas.
Oh, Kevin Cooey, big weight. This is to blank the end.
Gotta go. Hard, man.
Keep the hammer into the 9th.
Hard.
And with that weight, don't have to be much off nose. And to get the blank, it remains 4-3. Canada leading back-to-back blank ends.
Magnificent.
4-3 Canada after 8.
Gutsy play for the single and the Italians score.
Well, here's a look as we are in the late stages of session 1. Canada leading Korea 4-3, our feature game on sheet A. Italy up 4-2 over Japan, playing the 9th end on sheet B. 3-3 USA Netherlands in the 8th. Netherlands with the hammer, and Scotland 6-2 up on Russia, playing the 8th end. Russia has the hammer there. As a look from ice level, all the participating nations' flags hanging in the background. And the World Men's Curling Championship banner up as well at the home end. We are going to the away end in the 9th end of the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. Luke Coley here with Rona Howie. And Korea is right there. They just haven't been able to really get any pressure on Canada. Canada's been able to go through, sort of play how they want to. They haven't had to really force Canada out of their element.
Yeah, Canada's dictated quite a lot of the play here in this game so far.
Oh, line's fine, line's fine.
But as you said, you know, it's a young Korean team. It's a big learning curve for them to be playing against a team of this caliber in their first game at a World Championship. And they've certainly done themselves proud. And there'll be a lot for them to move forward into the rest of the week by learning the tactical situations and what they could have done better.
But a good couple ends to try and steal this one away from the Canadian side.
Yeah, they need to get some good guards up, leave some separation so there's not an easy double peel. And just try and put a wee bit of pressure on Canada here. But again, Ben Hebert, first stone, controlling the top of that 1 foot. Great stone positioning.
Try to do it again on his next.
Okay, little more room.
Okay. You're right, DJ.
Whoa.
Probably got to be Colton.
Wait for it, guys. Line's
Wait's really good.
Line's not great.
Sure, isn't that one?
What?
Hard flash.
Top 8, Max.
Hard then. Line's good.
Let's go.
Hard.
Go, go,
Hard.
go,
Hard.
go,
Hard.
go,
Hard.
go, go.
Hard.
Keep
All you
going,
got,
keep
Flash.
going.
Keep going.
Go.
Hard. Keep going.
Well, there's the intensity from Ben Hebert.
Sleeping.
Dialed it up a little bit on that one with his second.
Yep, down, following the stone the whole way, encouraging the sweepers. It's a full team effort on every single stone. So Korea have got their 2 guards up. This is a chance to come right around. Lie shot.
안 했어지. 아, 라이트 룸이야. 정신아 밀고 들어와. 정신아 계속 밀고 들어와.
They've passed the top one. Is it going to bury? Just slips back.
Pretty good effort, though, to get one around.
We'll see Canada peeling. They don't want to leave these guards out front.
Playing this way, not looking at the double peel at all.
Nope, just clearing off the top one.
So off goes the top stone. Still Canada lying 1, top of the 4 foot.
Arthur.
So trying to put another guard out in front. Just waste a few stones to get later in the end.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck. Good luck.
So looking to peel that center line one off. Colton Flash. So they peel that one. We have a first final out on the ice. It is Scotland winning their first game over on sheet D against Russia. So Scotland wins, stealing 2 in the 8th end, so they win 8-2 over Russia. Russia will be back on the ice tonight against Canada.
하나, 둘. 라인만.
괜찮아.
셋. 셋. 따끔해, 셋. 둘, 셋. 둘, 둘, 둘.
Korea just persevering with the high guard.
너무 많이 들어간다.
This one's coming a bit further up though.
They go after the double peel now with it being tight.
No, I think Canada will ignore these guards. Yep.
Like 14 seconds is kind of what I'm trying to
14 seconds is top button T-line.
BJ Neufeld coming right around.
Line looks close.
Good.
Line's good.
Line's good. Room, no room, no. Room. Where are you?
Great. Gotta go a little bit.
Got a curl. Flashes.
It's there.
Got it.
There.
Yeah, yep. Both of you go.
Want to
Go,
bury
you
the
gotta
inside
be-
of this.
Go.
Good shot, Beach. Very good.
Really
Again.
nice shot.
Controlling in front of the tee line.
A real good spot, Beach.
Pretty good.
Real good spot.
Pretty good. No, I would say it's very good.
If that rock just doesn't quite slide as good as.
You'll see this from a lot of teams, just how close they are, and then the switching of the sweeping, who goes closest. Rona, for someone, what's the reasoning behind when you are switching who gets closest to the stone?
Yeah, so they switched because Canada wanted to try and curl that at the end to try and get the inside buried, so it didn't leave a hit and roll for Korea. So you switch sweepers to get the curl more, as we see Korea calling a timeout.
노말? 노말은 안 맞.
They know they can't afford to lose several here. The game's over.
지금 4대3 성공. 일단은 1점 싸움은 해야 되는데.
이거 그냥 괜찮을 것 같아. 근데 얘가 살아야 될 것 같아.
Both teams have got the 38 minutes thinking time to play their 10 ends, but they do get 1 minute timeout per game.
날리자고. 이거 날리면 무조건 걸려.
그럼 벌려질 거 아니야. 얘가 맞고 쓴다고.
얘가 맞고 들어온다니까. 확실하게 1번이 나오면 막.
여기 좀 풀장고. 4번이 얼마나 보여? 3분의 2 정도. 3분의 2?
4번 보이는 만큼 쳐서 뒤에 끝째 만나게 보내버리면 방금 샷이
지금 할 게 4번으로 그거 할 수밖에 없는데 얘가 잼 나면 안 되잖아.
잼 안 나게 가야 돼. 세게 들어가야 돼.
그냥 무조건 돼야 돼.
아니면 어차피 여기서도 되잖아. 근데 큰 점수 나갈 수 있어.
치고 그냥 아니면이 아니라
슈터가 빠지면
아니면이 아니라 우리는 1점 주거나 우리가 1점 따려고 하는 거잖아. 근데 2점 주면은 힘들어지니까 일단 치고 가는데 슈터를 살릴 수가 없잖아. 지금 저거 때리면 그지? 4번이
핵으로는 살릴 수 있을 것 같아.
핵으로는 4번이 이쪽 가서 숨어버리잖아.
그런데 어차피 우리 7번도
그러니까 4번을 이쪽으로 빼버려야 우리가 나중에 커먼라운드 자리가 나올 거 아니야.
이쪽 인터커먼라운드를 그냥 스테이 돼버리면 베란돌이 2번 되고 내려오는 데는 3번이 되거든. 그럼 인터커먼라운드가 나올 것 같은데.
그냥 커먼라운드 자리를 놔두려면은 인턴 커먼라운드든 아웃턴 커먼라운드든 하려면 얘가 이쪽 노란 데 뒤로 와야 되잖아. 4번이. 그렇지. 거기에 세우고 얘를 지금 1번을 내보내고 그 앞에 최대한 점령을 해놔야겠지. 앞에 쪽을.
살리는 게 나을 것 같아. 이게
핵은 약할 것 같고 컨트롤 정도 해서 4번을 이쪽 노란 돌 뒤에 가드로 숨겨놓고 1번 빼놓고 우리 거 앞에 세우고.
핵업.
핵보다 약하면 안 돼. 안 나올 것 같아.
정재야, 그냥 돌아서 스테이까지 생각해도 괜찮아. 바꿔 쓰면 우리가 2번이야.
So Rona, how's your translation of that?
I think they're just going to go red onto red and try and sit at the top. That's my Korean translation.
Just
okay?
get them out of there so they have room to try and
Yeah,
get
so
another one in there later.
if they can push red onto red, they know it's going to jam, but push one red out the 4 foot and keep their yellow at the top. And all this is just transpired because Korea were slightly off with that guard, allowed Canada to come around. So now just a hack weight tap back.
Yes!
Well, by the guard. Keep the shooter there. Tap them all back.
Okay, sir. Shoot.
So it certainly opened things up around the 4 foot to give them opportunities.
As that where pick up a little bit of the international curling language, the in-turn, the out-turn come around, that they have both ways to now.
Yes.
It's about as good as they were hoping for in that position.
Yeah, just move them about, give themselves something to play with.
Don't make this three.
확실히 이쪽이 안 들어. 나 콜 좀 늦은 거 감이 없잖아.
Now it's giving Canada something to think about.
That's a great shot, but it's
the best shot.
But a lot of things can go wrong.
Yeah.
If you nut that onto this, disaster.
Isn't it ideal putting it back to where it was?
I think so.
It is. It's just if you're here.
Yeah. If we're here, it's probably okay.
It's not bad.
He's coming in here.
And then we're gonna have a bump.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think it's either or. It's either you try and shave off of it, or you just play the draw.
I mean, this is the best.
Yeah, I'm into that. Let's put it in the same spot.
We just threw it. There.
I like it.
Well, team discussion and
probably throw the
try and put it right back to the same
Yep,
spot.
Let's get 4 foot, get shot rock, and see what happens. Same weight. Same exact shot.
And also it's the red that's sitting at the side of the 4 foot there that Korea could come in off. Whereas if Canada can block that stone, even if he's not burying, if he's blocking that, it makes it very difficult for Korea.
Line's good.
On that side of the sheet.
Line's a little tight. Where are you?
It's good. Top 4. We're top 4.
Oh, line's good.
We're there. We're all there.
Just fight the 4.
We're all there.
We're worried
We're
about
all
going
there.
deep with this one. Want to be able to tap this one later. Come down to the side of the button.
Pretty good still.
Just a little deeper than they wanted.
Shot beach. Shove it on you a bit.
Yeah, just ever so slightly deep.
I said, well, yeah, at the end, I was hoping to just touch it. Probably better.
Oh, for sure.
See the power there. The front end sweeping.
Just comes in.
So can Korea just nestle right in that pocket?
By Shimizu and a terrific shot by Matsumura.
프리즈로. 헤드 바우스에서 맞고 들어가야 되니까.
Because if they tap, then Canada will be able to remove it. He called the dead freeze.
아, 형님 편한 거 하는 게 좋을 것 같아. 나는 핵 자신 있으면 핵도 충분해. 핵도 충분하게 할게. 맞고 이렇게 올라도 괜찮아.
오케이, 잠깐만. 멀리서 하자. 일단 프리즈 하면 무조건 2번은 돼야 돼.
네.
맞고 들어와도 상관없으니까.
넉넉히 그냥.
If they can play the dead freeze and freeze right in the pocket of those two reds, it makes it very difficult for Canada to remove. They looked at coming in off the outside one, but if they do that, Canada's probably got a shot that they can move it.
So straight freeze. Weld this one on. Looks like Canada lying 3 at the moment. Let's try and close in the rings. A force works for Korea in this 9th end, but can't afford more than that.
The sweepers are wanting to sweep this for weight. Can they hold the line as well?
Well, Jiang Huang, big sweep, trying to drag this one there. Just right in on the corner.
Shot. It's exactly where they indicated they wanted it.
That's why Neufeld's was just a hair deep.
Sweepers really piled into this. Get it past the top yellow. He's played a lot of clutch shots today in this game.
Just to guard that. What can he do here?
Canada has called their timeout.
What does he do if we do that?
Can he make that? Can he make the reds?
Yeah, I mean, he
or
can.
does this just go? Does this go above?
I think it's going to go into here like this.
Like,
But I
it'd
think
be
he gets rid
real
of this.
bad if he sat these.
But he gets
two.
rid of this.
With which? You think
He's
this-
never saving this.
You think this touches it?
Yeah.
And that's not. Then that's not terrible.
Do we ever play this?
Probably my first thought.
What's he do? Yeah.
He's got to be
Do you
awfully
hate?
careful.
Do you hate guarding that?
No.
I think he just comes. I think he comes something like this.
If we make that.
Right.
And the
Well,
Canadian
that'd be
alternate,
real
Ted
hard.
Appleman,
Not
comes
give you
down.
something for a pile.
He'll always have a shot.
He can never get anything under either.
What do you think, Ted?
If he makes that.
Can you get that out of there? Will it squirt out?
What?
The yellow?
No.
No, right?
I think
What about if I do this?
5 onto the 7. It's not bad.
So if you guard it, Kev, what's he
I know.
doing? He's probably gonna try this.
He probably tries to draw there.
Yeah, he's going to do that. What I'm looking at, I think he's going to guard the intern. We don't have anything on the outside for 2. I don't think he's going to try to move that because he'd be dead.
He's going to leave a double of some sort.
That's not bad.
I think he always leaves us a double.
Have you guys talked about that?
Yeah.
Because even if
that?
we...
Kind of.
If
Well, I
you
think
slash
if you
the
play
5,
this, he's always going to leave us something for maybe
He might
multiple.
just block this side off and worry.
You might throw the intern, that guard, and then you'd have to.
Or he just hits this thin, and now we got a hard shot for 1. Yeah, but we can't...
I hear you.
It's
yeah,
for sure a 4.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
It's for sure a force, and it's going to be a really hard shot for 1.
You like guarding this, or what are you saying?
Sure.
Yeah, I like guarding.
I like the guard.
or-
Make him make something tough.
Yeah, I'm with
right?
that. And if he's not good here, like I think I might have like this tap, right?
Welcome back to the
Or a little risky. Well, my
Okay,
guard will
commit
go.
to one.
My first thought is make him make something, but
I agree. Guard, if he misses his draw, we might
I might have this.
Well, the alternate coming down, obviously
What do you guys think? What should we play?
stopping to talk to the future stars that were out during practice. They honor a team, and
I still don't know how we ever get this.
it is one thing they do make sure they get the young kids involved at some of these events, and
Like we're coming to
right
here,
at ice
just
level.
about gonna piece the button.
I don't think they've still made up their mind on a shot.
He
But
just
No,
taps
it
us
was
a bit.
interesting because
I
when they
hate
called the guard,
not making this. deal.
Kevin didn't like it at all at first, but then he came
It's just
round
like
to that
this
way
is
of
the
thinking.
lesson for you, right?
But now I think he changed his mind again.
You like this?
Trying like halfway-ish. Yeah.
So the guard is the call.
Yeah.
It's an important. I
I don't know. Like,
try and get your 2, but you don't want to give up an easy steal.
right, even for him.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's the same speed.
Certainly made Canada think at this end. Korea up.
Yeah, I got there, Ben.
Whoa, Benny. Whoa, Benny.
Halfway. I got tight.
If you can,
Halfway.
a little.
Yep.
Halfway.
Whoa.
Okay.
Halfway.
Clean it. Broom down.
2/3.
Line's good. That's the
2/3.
curl.
Clean it.
Or 2/3.
A little bit.
No, 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 no.
whoa, 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 whoa,
No,
whoa,
no, 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 no.
Whoa, no, 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 no.
Stay with it.
No, no, no,
Yep.
no, 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 no. Real good.
Yep, so it's done the job. It's exactly where he wanted it.
Can you get shot stone with that intern?
That's the perfect spot.
위험하진 않을 것 같은데.
어떻게든 점수를 딸 수는 없네.
Well, going out real wide. Try and get to the side of the button.
Our beach. Can I hit it into our own or?
Yeah.
So Kevin already looking to see how he could score 2.
Yep. Yes.
넷!
Line good. Yep. Hit the ball.
치마 놓으면 안 돼. 헐 병신아! 헐!
Real big sweep. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it all the way there. They will close in on that draw to the side of the button. What is there to try and get your 2 if you're Canada? You basically need a piece of the button.
Yes.
They could drop that yellow onto red.
I think that's easier. Can just
Onto the side of the yellow. And into the button.
It's that easy, the yellow-red tap.
Yep.
They looked at.
You can see half the yellow, more even.
I'd throw it as 13. I agree.
But here it looks like straight draw.
Play it as.
They know this side's slower.
Play it as.
The draw's
10 feet
there.
extra, like compared
Well,
to.
I think it's the same speed as
Same
what you
as
threw your
that
light,
one,
so
Yeah. Maybe that much more.
13.5.
Yeah, you can hear them just discussing that. What weight to throw.
So final shot of the 9th inning. Canada lies 1. This for an extra one.
Has he given it too much? Sweeper standing back.
That's the spot he missed a draw for an extra point a few ends ago, and this hasn't curled.
Yeah, you can try.
Oh, it's not.
Weight wasn't far off, just
Good weight. Weight wasn't bad.
One red.
did not curl. So all that and a single point for Team Canada. And a 5-3 game heading to the 10th end. Korea will try to get their first deuce of the game in 10.
Shot rock position just in front of the button. Well, we can recover.
Here's a look at all the scores. 10th end. Our game coming up, Canada leading Korea 5-3. Well, it's 5-4. Japan now up on Italy into the 10th end. 5-4 USA leading Netherlands in 10. And 8-2 Scotland defeats Russia, the first final here of session 1. I'm Luke Coley here with Rona Howie as we play the 10th end of our feature game, the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019.
It's really good, Kev.
I think we're there.
They were there.
I think we're there. I think we're heading. Back bus.
First stone goes right to the top of the button for Ben Hebert. And Rona, Korea hasn't been able to set up a 2. What do they got to do now?
Try and set up a 2. Yeah, they've put corners up in previous ends, but they've just not been able to capitalise, mainly due to the stone placement from Canada's front end. they've been so precise with their stone placement, they've made it difficult for Korea. But Korea need to get their guards a bit closer. That's too long to be youthful. It's all about stone placement in this last end.
Well, try and bring a second one in, stack these.
Line's perfect.
It's the stop. It does not need to turn.
Flash, stay with it.
No,
Needs to stop.
let it stop for everything.
Full 12.
For line 2.
Full 8, actually.
Well, another one into the top of the house.
And this is where Korea could put up a second guard. Yep. Oh, he heard me.
He's listening in. He's got the earpiece.
Yeah, with the new 5 rock free guard zone rule, gives them that opportunity to get the second guard up.
Jiang Byung Jin.
라인 좋아. 가서. 룸. 해주라. 와 계속. 계속 와. 계속 와 계속.
Well, well placed, a real tight guard, but PO1, you still have that one to go right around a second one.
A little late on the sweep. Overcurled a bit. Still line 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks in front of it.
So the stone placement here for Colton Flash is really important. That one just slightly over curling. Has it now allowed Korea the chance to hit and roll behind their corner?
Yeah, opens up and the wrong side of it, it seems.
Okay.
So, big shot in the end. Hwang Hyung-jun.
Yes!
So the roll so important here. Could have swept that earlier.
Okay, roll it back to the middle.
Yeah, just lost that one a little bit, trying to
Isn't terrible.
make that roll, and it goes off to the side.
That's the best, Kev.
Good control.
Good control.
Yeah, because that's where if they'd buried there, and in their head Canada's always thinking that's the second counter.
Yep. Real hard. Hard, Benny. Whoa. Yep.
Hard!
Hard!
Well, make sure you get it by.
Sit.
And we'll roll behind the corners.
Great shot. Although they did want it to roll back towards the centre. Because now, because it's buried behind the guard, Korea can come right around it all. Lie T-line.
Well, Korea doesn't have a pile of time. They are just at 2:08 without their timeout. So
Gonna have to work this hard though to pass.
well, good audible on the line called. Make sure that you can at least corner it rather than chip rolling off.
On that center guard.
Come in around our center. I mean, he's still coming off.
Like,
I don't like that.
in. This.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Well, then go around the center. And those are only 2 shots.
So
I
bad.
think around the center.
He plays that. Huh?
I think around the center.
Okay. You don't want to be. What's he got of this? Lots?
He's got 2/3.
Yeah. I mean, you want to be just
Yeah, fight the 8 foot.
fight the 8.
Well, it's important placement of these. Got to be so precise. BJ Neufeld's first World Championship game, 88%.
Just fight the 8, guys.
No rookie jitters there.
Mine's good. Wait only though.
Line's good.
Look at my broom, right to here. Does not need a curl. No, no,
Line's
no, no,
good.
no, no. Just, you're all here. You're all here. Gotta stop. Gotta stop.
Don't want to be too deep. Just bite the 8-foot. Maybe half a rock deeper than they wanted.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Come on, come on, come on.
Korea, 2 minutes left on the clock of thinking time. But there's not a huge amount that they have to really think about. The end set up pretty clear of what they need to do.
Well, need a shot made right now. Lee Jongjai. Well, hit and right in between.
Okay. It was one of those either or shots, wasn't it? Just caught in the middle.
Well, unfortunate there. Close, but
So catch it thinner, catch it thicker.
just not where they hit it.
Yeah, really unlucky. So now they're thinking, how do we get 2 here to tie this game?
Clean.
Easy. Little down.
Hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Stay with it.
Yep. Good.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, 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 yes. We don't want to roll it.
Shot.
Right on the nose. So Canada lying 3.
Shot, Bead.
Not only not a lot of time to discuss things for Team Korea. Minute 40 of thinking time.
They can hit this and roll behind cover and lie short.
Pound! Ja, weiter! Hold!
Whoa.
Hold!
Yeah.
Hold!
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes!
Yeah.
Go, 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 go,
Oh, look at that hit and roll. Right in behind to lie 1.
A big sigh of relief there that he actually got the roll. He's tried a few stones this game and could never get the right roll.
Well, knew the importance. And Lee Jongjai.
Maybe BJ's right. Maybe we should straight peel it. I'd run.
Well, he goes deep. He goes back 8 around.
Nose.
Canada have got the cushion that even if they lose 2, they've still got an extra
near
end.
low. Yeah.
It's not like they lose the game if they lose a 2.
Just.
아, 제발 하나만 안 됐으면 좋겠는데.
Okay.
Now this, the double run.
Whoa.
Yep. Hardman. Hard.
Got to hold it. Hit it right back and just a straight peel. So there's a mistake, a miss that Korea needed. They got 1 buried.
And you're just trying to nut this.
나 2번은 돼야 돼, 알겠지?
Right, 7. 어? 6번?
6번 7.
So if they bury a second one right around the corner, they will lie 2.
살려봐봐. 좀 있다. 있는 것 같기도 해.
Well, look at the numbers. Higher on his hits, but still good numbers overall for
Right.
Kim Soo-hyuk.
얘들아, 있어 보여.
Yep. Yep.
라인만.
Yes.
야!
hold. 비켜야 돼. 열어놔요.
Real big scrub. Got to get past the front. And they won't. They'll touch it. And did they set up a double?
No.
Just
Have.
catastrophic result there.
That was
double.
a sweeping error again. Just not anticipating that huge finish.
Is that a case of not playing that much on the arena surface? And
Absolutely. It's just you've got to anticipate that big curl at the end. So sweep it early. And that's twice in the last 2 ends. But it's all a big learning curve for them.
Third-ish, quarter.
Well,
And it's a
Kevin
shame.
Cooey's father there with the Canadian flag.
It's a shame for Korea not to be able to play the last stone and try and take this to an extra, because he's played so well all game. And he knows that this double is a shot Kevin Cooey likes to play.
Kevin Cooey taking an extra second. 91% on his hits. He's playing that right now.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. 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 Come on. Real hard.
Flash and Hebert trying to make the double. And will go over the top. And Kevin Cooey misses the double takeout. And Korea will have a chance to force an extra end.
I didn't mind the throw.
Just raises the Japanese stone in the front forefoot. Japanese stone on the edge of the button survives in Japan.
So the double missed. Just maybe a hair snug on the delivery. And Korea, an opportunity draw for the second point to get to an extra end. Kim Soo-hyuk. Chance draw for a second point. Needs full 8 foot. Well, staying close on this one. Jeong, Huang, and look at that, they get their deuce. It took till the 10th to get it, but they will go to an extra end, 5-5. We need extra after a 10 ends have decided nothing so far.
Starting here at the NMAX Center, Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship, and that is the game between Canada and Korea. That game is going to an extra end. The Koreans scoring 2 in the 10th. Canada will have last rock. Curlers in the world, so they're inside this afternoon. Fans very appreciative of all the talent.
Well, Korea hadn't been able to get anything going until the missed double forces the draw for 2 and an extra end, so Canada will have the hammer playing the extra. Well, Japan beats Italy 6-4, and the Netherlands pull off the upset, defeating the Olympic champion John Schuster, ranked 6-5. And Scotland wins handily against Russia, 8-2. So the only game left on the ice, this extra end. Important couple of stones now for the Korean side to get things started. Jeong Byung-jin. "5-5 is the score. 3 by Canada early. Only 2 other singles for them. Well, 3 singles and the deuce. Leaves us at this point. We'll see how Canada plays it. Do they try the tick shots? And yes, they will. Ben Hebert try and tick this one off the center. 93% for Ben Hebert.
It's good. Little light.
Hard.
Come on, Beach. Wait, good.
Hard.
Come on, Beach.
Hard.
Really just trying to chip this one into the ring so they can hit it on the next. Chip that one in. Will it stay in play?
Stop, Ben.
It does stay in play. So the tick shot made.
Probably have to try and
넷. 오케이. 넷.
79% Byongjin needs another centerline guard after the tick shot on the first. Just the lone sheet. We're on sheet A for this X-Ren bonus curling.
와도 될 것 같아. 와줘. 고고고 센터 불어야 돼.
Center guard, nicely played.
Green level, take it flash. Here if you're good.
Yep.
Be a little light.
You gotta go flash.
Whoa.
Oh, close though.
Whoa.
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 It's good.
Well, they went early on it. Have enough to catch
Watch
any
the
of that
shooter.
one. Just chisel that one over.
Get it. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay. Good.
Good shot.
So a little bit of junk out in front.
It does clear the center line.
Again, it was Korea manufactured that too. You just need one little mistake and came at the right time.
But even if they put a guard now slightly higher, there's a likelihood of jamming either way.
Wang Hyungjun. 70% on the game.
거기.
키퍼도 돼.
웨이트만.
좀더 가야지. 조금만 더 오자. 조금만 더 가자. 조금만 더.
끝.
Okay, sweep.
샷.
Yeah.
Maybe just a hair deeper than they wanted. Possibility of the jam onto that side stone.
Yep.
Everything fair game now.
Hard, baby. Hard.
What's that one?
Touch it in.
Okay.
Will just not quite catch that one, push it into the rings.
I know they've nudged it twice and it's still not getting.
It's just being stubborn, doesn't want to go in the rings.
Yeah, Korea want this one to be slightly higher.
And that one in the rings is a big difference for Canada just as a kicker.
Definitely, you know, they could be left with a peel out to win the game, but only if they've got that second counter just biting. Yeah, so they have left this one a bit higher.
Mid-height center guard.
So it's which way you want to peel it. They're hoping for a jam.
Some jams here for Colton Flash.
Hard.
75% on the game for Colton.
Real hard.
Gotta go beach. Gotta go beach.
Hard. Roll the shooter, Benny.
Well, they'll tick that red one out.
Good.
It does stay in play. Just wants to stay in there.
It does stay there, but the good thing is for Canada, there's now a way in. Kevin Cooey now has the out turn open if he needs to draw with his last stone.
이쪽도 괜찮아.
그냥 얘
농가들.
거기 하나 들어와.
날아가면 끝이라서. 자, 센터를 벗어나서 그냥 퍼포스로 놀아야 돼.
주반. 웨이트만 약하면 될 것 같아.
Korea just have to keep putting up these guards.
Yeah, here it's tough because you have to be patient. You can't force it too soon.
Yep.
Lee Jongjai, 75% on the game. They played fairly well. Tried their best to put the pressure on.
넉넉해, 넉넉해.
나일래요? 하나.
멀리 가. 멀리 가. 저기 첫 번째 샷이잖아. 병진아. 일어나.
오케이. 샷.
Good separation
See?
between the guards.
Yeah, 3/4 each.
Trying to clear it all, just maybe get a slight mistake, maybe leave with guard.
Yeah, Korea, if they can lie to at the end of it and force Canada to play the shot.
BJ, the high player in the game, and will make the double peel. They'll go up even higher.
So now both sides are open for Kevin Cooey to draw with his last stone.
There is that biter just in the back part. Probably won't be a factor right now. It's on your left side of the screen, that yellow one. Could that one be a factor late in the game?
It could be if Canada were to hit and roll out, but right now Canada have done a very good job of keeping the centre open.
And they might try and take a run at that one with a peel on this.
Yep, even Canada just keep peeling.
I agree.
That's all Korea can do is just keep putting up the guards. BJ doesn't waste much time in the hack, does he? Out like a bullet.
I'll try to catch the back one now.
Yep.
And we'll get it as well. Look at that.
Two
BJ.
doubles.
BJ Neufeld clears the one in the front, clears the side, clears that one in the back. Not a bad first game at a World Championship for BJ Neufeld.
Yeah, makes it look easy.
He's a solid player that had never gotten a chance to get past in the tough place, and there's the fist pump. Playing out of a tough Manitoba, had trouble getting out of that province to get to the Canadian Championship. Couldn't quite get over the hump at the Canadian Championship with Mike McEwen. Now joining Kevin Cooey, and wins it in their first year together.
Yep, and now things are looking very bright for Canada. Nothing out front. Kevin Cooey must be happy.
Well, barring a mistake on his first, he's going to have an open look on his last shot.
Okay, shot.
Well, no surprise. Let's go rip the front, and we'll get rid of that one. It's been a tight affair throughout. Kim Soo-hyuk, full credit to him and his squad in this one. Doing everything they can against Kevin Cooey. Fans are getting a lot for their money here this afternoon. 83% on the game for Kevin Cooey with one of the rare back swing deliveries. Peels that one off. And wide open rings, a skip's dream.
아니면 여긴데.
어차피 들어가니까.
Well, where do we put this, he says.
Okay.
Where do you put it? You're just hoping for a complete miss at this point. Saw him point maybe just top 12 foot, and he plays the hit, noses it. When you come to that spot, you probably see the draw.
It's a difficult position. All Korea have tried to do is give themselves some cover here, and great peeling from Team Canada.
Okay. So final shot here, the extra end. Kim Soo-hyuk.
And their stone placement's been great at this end. They've not done a lot wrong. Just some great play from Canada.
It's been good shot making on both sides here in this extra end. And Kevin Cooey will try to finish the shot making. And not going to mess around. We'll play the hit. Korea hoping for the rollout, give himself a chance. Kevin Cooey, Canadian champ for the 4th time this year. 2-time world champion.
Control.
First time playing on Canadian soil, though. Just a couple-hour drive from his home club at the Glencoe Club in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Just making sure stone's clean, slider's clean.
His usual routine. Kevin Cooey hit and stick to win the game here in 11.
Control. Yep.
You gotta go. Splash, you gotta go. Splash, you gotta go. Come on. Come on.
Good.
Okay, we're good.
Well, a little panic early, but all good. Right to the top of the house. And there it is. Korea, full marks, but it is Canada using last rock to win the game as they knock off Korea to finish session 1 of the Pioneer Hybrid World Men's Curling Championship.
One up, playing 10. Only shot available for Joel Retornas. 20-foot angle. Just a fraction thin. Japanese stone, and Japan steals the point, and they steal the game. Japan 6-4 winners in a fantastic comeback. Here are all the session 1 games.
Well, 6th end of this one. And unable to get any offense going. Kim Soo-hyuk forced to draw for the single point to stay close with Team Canada. 9th end and trying to get a second point. Kevin Cooey, all those stones are on the 4-foot. Rings all closed in. Kevin Cooey going wide with the intern, trying to go around. And not there. It didn't curl for him. Weight was pretty close. So Canada just gets 1.
I could try.
And in 10, Kevin Cooey misses the double takeout with his final shot, which allowed the draw for the single point, or pardon me, the extra point to force an extra end. The first deuce for Korea comes in end number 10. And then in the extra, perfect end from both sides. Couldn't have been a better played end, but Kevin Cooey finish it off with last stone advantage. The hit and stick and win number 1 at the World Championship for Kevin Cooey in 2019, while Korea, tough fought loss to the Canadian side. And here's all the other results from session 1. Of course, Canada defeats Korea 6-5. Japan upends Italy 6-4, while the Netherlands upset over the US 6-5, while Scotland knocks off Russia 8-2 to wrap up session 1. We're into it now here, the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship 2019. Of course, 4 games in. Here's the standings. Canada, Japan, Netherlands, and Scotland all winners. Then China, Germany, Norway, Switzerland, and Sweden yet to play. Italy, Korea, Russia, and the US round out the 13-team field, a 12-game round robin. For Rona Howie, myself, Luke Coley, it's been a pleasure bringing you this one. We have more throughout the week at the Pioneer Hi-Bred World Men's Curling Championship.